20% off subs. But the point is, any sub, any size, 20% off at Subway.
One sec, just got hymns real quick. Hymns? Yeah, hymns. Him too. Hymns for ED. Always good for me. I'm hymns right now. So simple, so convenient. Weight loss by hymns, boys. You gotta get on it sometime. Huge motor and a pulley system that can swing it down as fast as we can.
The Red Sox road trip continues in Kansas.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are having a great fucking day. Today we got the Kansas City Royals playing the Boston Red Sox in Kansas City.
Thanks for joining us. Alongside Will Middlebrooks and with Top Karen.
Oh, Mike Monaco is in. I guess Mike Monaco is just doing this whole road trip.
The Red Sox and the Royals, and so Will, it is safe to say for Alex Cora's team.
The schedule for well over a month, and look, the Sox
So,
are going to have to beat them at their
starting pitcher for today is for the Red Sox is newly acquired James Paxton. He played for us last year. He's played for the Mariners in his career. He played for the Yankees for a few years. He played for us last year. And then he went to the Dodgers and then actually got traded to us back just a few weeks ago, right before the trade deadline. So he's back. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? But yeah, James Paxton this year, he has a 4.52 ERA in 19 games played. 93 and 2/3 innings pitched with 69 strikeouts. So, I mean, he's not been great, but hopefully he can be serviceable over the next few months. The pitching is now what I'm least confident on. Earlier in the season, in the beginning of the year, the offense was just dead, and the pitching was the only thing that was good. And now we have, I think the second, or actually, I think it is the best offense in baseball since the All-Star break. And, now the pitching is not good. Can't get it all at once. For the Royals, pitching is Brady Singer. He's really good. 22 games played this year, has a 2.88 ERA and 125 innings pitched with 115 strikeouts. Starting lineup for the Royals today, leading off at third base is Michael Garcia. Bobby Witt Jr. bats second at shortstop. Vinny Pasquantino bats third at first base. Salvador Perez bats fourth at the catcher spot. Hunter Renfroe bats fifth in right field. Michael Massey bats sixth at second base. Freddie Furman, not Freddie Freeman, Freddie Furman bats seventh at DH. Garrett Hampson bats eighth at left field. And fucking Kyle Isbell bats ninth in center field. Jarren Duran leads off for the Red Sox in left field. Wilyer Abreu, who had his 2-homer game yesterday after the death of his grandma. He was very emotional yesterday. Very emotional game for him, for the whole Red Sox team, for his family, and even for me. I was pretty emotional just kind of watching that game. Just watching him get emotional. Watching one of my boys get all sad makes me sad, But he just went off yesterday, dude. It was amazing. It was one of the most beautiful things ever. It's something straight out of a movie. It really is.
Viva Tequila Seltzer. Grab
I'm
Viva
still just
Tequila
blown away
Seltzer
by that.
Liquors across Cape Cod. Sullivan Tire and
But yeah,
Auto
Willie
Service
Abreu, Masataka Yoshida bats third at DH, Rafael Devers bats fourth at third base, Connor Wong bats fifth at the catcher spot, Dom Smith bats sixth at first base, Nick Sogard, who is making his third career, playing in his third career game in the majors, at second base. David Hamilton bats eighth at shortstop, and my man Zidane Rafaela bats ninth in center field.
In Texas, and Abreu dedicated the game to her and went on to have the best game of his career. The first 2-home run game of his career and his first home run against the lefty. The first homer came off righty Nathan Eovaldi, and after the home runs, Abreu was overcome by emotion. Abreu led the Red Sox to the win, and afterwards spoke with us about what he was feeling.
Obviously, it was a difficult situation. Like I said before, I was playing for her. I dedicated this game to her, and I was playing with my heart in the hand. So for me to be able to go out there and perform, it was very special. It means a lot. It means a lot to be able to be a big leaguer. That she saw me to become a big leaguer, to fulfill my dreams. So for me to know that she was able to enjoy that part is obviously very important.
Chester, go lay down.
Abreu now has 12 home runs, second most of any American League rookie. He's got the highest OPS of any major league rookie. Now, assistant hitting coach Ben Rosenthal was a coach in the Houston Astros system when Abreu was there. He said there was never any doubt he could hit, but he was a skinny kid, and they wondered if he'd be able to put on enough size and add enough strength to unlock his power. He said they have been amazed by the dedication he has put into the offseason workouts, and he's reaping the dividends now. You saw it yesterday with the 2 home runs, and Red Sox are hoping you see it again as they kick off this huge series here in Kansas City, taking on the team just ahead of them in the wild card race. The Red Sox and Royals from Kauffman Stadium. First pitch next on NESN.
Had to wait a whole other hour for this game tonight because the game's in the Central Time Zone. A lightning strike has been detected in an 8-mile radius of me. Well, if NASCAR was racing here, that would be a fucking delay.
The appreciation's really heating up, you think? We just did 2.5%!
Already sold the Carvana. Go to Carvana and track your car's value today. Every day, more dog people are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier pet food.
Am I a bad person? Tell me, am I? I'm single-minded. I'm never satisfied. I don't respect you. I have an obsession with power. I'm delusional. I'm maniacal. Tell me. Does that make me a bad person? Does it?
To truly embrace the fine life, you must learn to let go. Bienvenidos a la vida más fina.
We only got 50 games left after tonight. Only 50 games left on the air.
PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. And by Rubenstein Law, the official injury law firm of Red Sox coverage on NESN. Well, a little over 3 weeks ago, the Red Sox took 2 of 3 from the Royals at Fenway, facing the same 3 starting pitchers they will see here this week in this series. Just about ready to go, and let's get to the Red Sox lineup brought to you by Plymouth Rock. Jaron Duran leads off after a good series in Texas. He's in left. Emotional stuff the last couple of days for Wilyer Abreu, as you heard. He's in right. Yoshida the DH. Devers in the cleanup spot. Connor Wong does the catching. Dom Smith's in there against the right-handed starter. Nick Sogard starts in second. David Hamilton had a good day yesterday. He's at short. And Cedon Rafaela roams in center, batting ninth. Against the Royal starting pitcher, presented by PNC Bank. Brady Singer, fresh off his 28th birthday yesterday, having his best season in the bigs.
Let's take a look at the Royals on defense today. Michael Garcia at third base, Bobby Witt Jr. at short, Michael Massey at second, Vinny Pasquantino at first, Garrett Hampson in left, Kyle Isbell at center, old friend Hunter Renfroe in right, and Salvador Perez doing the catching.
Tonight's umpires, Scott Berry is the home plate umpire calling the balls and strikes, and the crew chief Bill Miller is at third. Where available, this telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your television remote. SAP is brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. Kauffman Stadium. Here we go. Brady Singer works quickly.
And off we go.
And it's 93 to start, and away we go with this massive series.
So not many people were.
Yeah, this is a very big series.
But Brady Singer's one of them.
He is ninth in MLB in ERA among starters. We told you 2 all-star starters go the next 2 games of this series for Kansas City. Bobby Witt thought Brady Singer could have been, maybe should have been.
So 1-1 count to Jaron Duran to start off. That'll be strike 2.
Jaron with a sinker away.
Singer's season to this point has kind of gotten lost under what Seth Lugo has done. And then obviously Reagan's is throwing the ball really well also. But Singer's got good stuff. I mean, the ERA obviously doesn't tell the whole story. It tells a lot.
5th season in the Royals rotation. Trying to slider. For the former first-round pick, we told you this has been the best year for Brady Singer. With that 2.88 ERA you saw. Durant strikes out.
Wow.
On a high fastball.
That was a nasty pitch, I won't lie.
Brady Singer's pitching arsenal is presented by W.B. Mason. Sliders, sinkers, and more of a four-seamer this year.
Yeah, so he throws the slider more than everything, like you see. He loves that pitch. He keeps it down in the zone well. The two-seamer has really good late movement to it. He'll use that four-seamer up and away to lefties to try to get them out.
He's also not afraid to go sinker up like he did there. Well, here is Wilyer. The emotional couple of days for Abreu. TC told you the first multi-homer game of Wilyer's career, and the first home run left on left, and he ropes one in a right.
There you go, Wilyer.
Sinker from Singer.
There you go. Wilyer Abreu gets on base with a single.
Kid can just hit, can he? He rolls out of bed and just throws barrels on things. It's a great swing. He's carrying that momentum over that he had in Texas. It's a bullet to right field.
106 off his bat in front of Massa. Massa 0 for 11 in
Malachi, shut the fuck up!
A couple of walks in yesterday's ball game and a sac fly on Friday.
Here's Masataka Yoshida, 1-0 count to him.
Righties, but has scuffled some against lefties. Feels like he can't get inside on lefties like he tried to do there on Yoshida.
And you look at the numbers too, 284 batting average against when he's facing left-handed hitters with 11 home runs and 25 walks. Now on the other side of that, against righties, 174, just 2 home runs and only 11 walks. So much more comfortable with his stuff versus righties. So that's why the Sox have 6 lefties in there.
Malachi.
Including the first 4 spots.
That hit him though. That barely missed him. Tried to make it look like it hit him.
Just saw Brady Singer a few weeks ago. The Raffi and company made it the shortest start for Singer all season. 2 2/3. He gave up a couple of early 2-run homers, part of 8 hits allowed. Yoshida takes a strike he thought was away and appeared to be.
Yeah, if Singer's getting that pitch with that two-seamer that's running off the plate.
A lightning strike has been detected within 8 miles of me. So if there was a rain delay right now and there was a NASCAR race in my town, the clock would have reset.
He's given up 1 earned or fewer in 14 of 22 starts this season. He's just been nails, really, start to this point. in early August.
Yeah, and in his last 3 starts, allowing just 3 runs on 13 hits over those 21 innings pitched. That's a 1.29 ERA, but 2 of those games was against the Chicago White Sox.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying they stink.
Okay. I'd like you to be a little more blunt next time.
I mean, you know how hard it is to lose 20 games with Garrett Crochet as one of your starters?
It's a good point.
That is tough.
It's a good point on Crochet. Full count on Massa. Abreu takes off, and this is a broken back roller into right field for Yoshida. So Abreu goes first to third easily on the move, and the Red Sox have him at the corners here in the first against Brady Singer.
Pasquantino tried to make a run at this ball, but he saw a barrel flying at his head, so he figured, you know what, I'll take a look at my health here and not go chase after that one and take a barrel to the dome. He'll take that. Good base running by Williard, noticing where the ball is, finding the ball, finding his third base coach, and going first and third.
A wide smile from Massa with the always affable Vinny Pasquantino. So Abreu and Yoshida aboard for Rafi. 4th in baseball in OPS and 3rd in slugging. First pitch slider near the back door. Rafi's cooking right now.
Boy, is he. What, 457 over his last 11? He's got an 11-game hit streak. Is that good?
Yes. Big swing again on a sinker. This time 0-2.
Rafi's going. He's not even asking the umpire, where is it? He's going, how the heck did I miss that? Middle in, 94. He was trying to hit that in the fountains.
So slider, sinker to start from Singer. When they faced each other a few weeks ago, is a lot of four-seamers from Brady Singer to Devers.
Yeah, you'll notice pitchers will get off the rails of what they normally do when they face Rafi Devers. That's what they do against elite hitters.
Swing and a miss.
Jesus Christ. This Brady Singer dude is fucking nasty. Holy shit.
You know, after that first pitch of that at-bat, Devers taking the hack at that slider, that told Brady Singer, hey, he's looking for my slider. Then you saw 2 elevated fastballs after that.
Jesus
so
Christ.
You see a batter trying to hit your off speed, you're going to attack him with the fastballs after that.
We told you, Singer's not afraid to elevate that sinker. So it's up to Connor Wong here in the first. Slider away to start. Connor in Texas had a 4-hit game Friday. Saturday he started at first base for the first time in his entire life. And then yesterday 1 for 5 with a double and a run scored in that 6th inning that added insurance. 1-1.
That's the slider that's bread and butter. We've seen a lot of the elevated 2-seamer so far from Singer, but that slider is his pitch he'll go to, especially with guys in scoring position.
It showed you 43% of the time on that slider for Brady Singer.
Damn.
That's the edge. 1-2.
Holy shit. This dude is fucking insane.
Slider off the plate away, get a swing and miss. Throw another pitch out, starts off the plate so the hitter gives up on it, and that 2-seamer comes back and bites the edge.
So it's all been away. Now where do you think Singer's thinking?
I mean, I would stay away. You do a good slider, got an ugly swing on it, you're in an advantage count. You don't want to throw anything over the heart of the plate unless it's really elevated.
With a 1-2. It was away. Very much so. 2-2. "20 pitches from Brady Singer. Abreu singled, and so did Massa. 2-2 to Wong, and he strikes out. The Red Sox lead 2 and fan 3 times in the first.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
I just wanted to remind you that Geico makes it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. In fact, it's so easy. It reminds me of a joke my mate told me. Now, a knuckleballer and a catcher walk into a bullpen.
The lightning strike has been detected in my area within an 8-mile radius.
Official partner of Major League Baseball.
To help save for our home, we
Hey Malachi, shut the fuck up.
We handmade them instead. That one took me 3 weeks. Getting pre-qualified for a home loan was easier. It only took like 3 minutes.
Oh, yeah, it's just, yes.
Yes. Put it on.
On me?
Yes.
Look at you. Oh,
I'll put it on.
okay.
Fox scar.
Reputations are earned. They're built with hard work, time, and consistency. They're respected, trusted. They're real, and they're rare. Introducing Traveler Whiskey, the result of reputation.
Michael Garcia leads off. MVP candidate Bobby Witt Jr. bats second. Vinny Pasquantino bats third. The veteran Salvador Perez. Then Renfroe, Massey, Fermin, and Hampson with Kyle Isbell. The defensive-minded center fielder batting ninth. Against James Paxton, the Red Sox starting pitcher, brought to you by BuyAToyota.com. In his second start with the Sox after 2 Fridays ago, the trade from the Dodgers. It was 91 to begin to Garcia. And a breaking ball for a strike.
Strike 2 to Michael Garcia.
I am. You know, when he's at his best.
It's kind of nice to see James Paxton, not really at all.
Top of the zone, just above it.
I was going to say it's nice to see James Paxton back, but I really don't mean that. I don't care at all.
And Michael Garcia's got.
So Michael Garcia gets a single.
Let's take a look at the Sox on defense, presented by Bigelow T. Raffy Devers at third. David Hamilton getting the start at short. Nick Sogard at second. Dom Smith at first. In the outfield from left to right, Jaron Duran, Cedon Rafaela, Wilyer Abreu, and Connor Wong doing the catching.
Third game for Nick Sogard. If you weren't watching over the weekend, made his big league debut on Friday. All right, so here's Bobby Witt Jr. MVP candidate, face of the franchise, having superstar season, and he posted silly numbers in July.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who, when you're looking at the scouting report, you're watching video, and as a pitcher, you're going, how do I get this guy out? I'm not sure anyone has the answer, especially here at Kauffman, where he's hitting over 400.
It's on the ground,
and that's going to be a double play. There you go.
James Paxton induces a 6-4-3 against Bobby Witt.
That's big. He does not get out much here at Kauffman Stadium. Sees the ball really well, hits it very hard. Gets this one down and away off the end of the bat. Nice little roller over. Taylor-made double play. Nice turn by the boys.
So good stuff from James Paxton. And now the base is empty against Vinny Pasquantino.
There's Vinny Pasquantino.
RBIs with Shohei Ohtani.
The Pasquatch.
Yeah, how about that for
That's a good nickname.
And recently they put together his own sandwich here at Kauffman Stadium, named the Pasquitch.
Do you see that?
Is that Sasquatch or?
I believe that is the Pasquatch.
0-1. That's down and in. To Vinny P.
The Nesson broadcast says there's a runner on first base, but there is definitely not a runner on first base.
The last couple of weeks.
Sorry, I got to the bottom of that list quickly. Goodness.
That'll run you 20 bones.
That'll run you some love handles. Look at that.
Hash browns. He's a big guy for hash browns in any circumstance, he said. And who doesn't like bacon? 2-1. And a roller foul on a breaking ball left on left. Second start for Paxton, we said. Tuesday against the Mariners, 4 1/3, 6 runs, but only 3 of them earned.
A lightning strike has been detected within an 8-mile radius of me, not the game.
But said simply and directly, we just didn't play defense behind James Paxton.
Yeah, there were some unearned runs. They played some ugly defense that day. which it feel like when they don't make the routine plays, this team doesn't win ball games.
Paxton freezes past
So
Tito.
that'll end the first inning. Pretty quick inning there. Still scoreless.
Why does sustainability matter in sports?
We are a sport that is outdoors amongst nature.
We're 100 yards away from the Everglades. We have to be a leader in sustainability.
How are sports becoming more sustainable?
They have a whole group of people who are dedicated to working with arenas and sports teams on strategies to eliminate and reduce their waste.
See how WM is working to make sports more sustainable at WM.com/stories.
What gives meaning to a symbol? Performance, consistency, time. And then, when you see it, you know. The new era, the official cap of Major League Baseball.
We want our dog to fetch it. Drop it. And drop it. Sadly, we can't have it all, except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips.
Oh! Yes? How do you sleep at night? Oh, on a mattress from Mattress Firm. I sleep. All right, I'm going.
At Mattress Firm, semi-annual sale and clearance, save up to 30% on select Tempur-Pedic clearance beds, plus get a $300 gift. Get matched at Mattress Firm, sleep at night.
Are you crying? No. There's no crying in baseball. Or with the Capital One.
A lightning strike has been detected within an 8-mile radius. Damn, it's going crazy out there.
And you can use those miles on any travel purchase. What's in your wallet?
Scoreless in second here in Kansas City. Tom Karen back with you. Only 2 American League players who played in every one of their team's games this season. Jaron Duran and Bobby Witt Jr. don't just play every game. They play it the same way, and they played as well as anybody in baseball this season. They got to spend time with one another at the All-Star game. Talking to both today, Witt said he's learned over the last couple of years how to better prepare for the grueling baseball season. Feels he's in good shape to keep playing the way he is as the playoff race takes shape. Said it's been fun watching Durant become the player he is today. Durant said he was really impressed getting to know him in Texas in the All-Star game. Said Witt is a great guy. He's amazed how humble he remains despite becoming one of the best in the game. Durant said he picked up Witt's bat in Texas and said, oh, this is the kind of bat you need to hit 330. I should get me one of those. A lot of mutual respect between them guys.
I think everyone would want one of those bats.
The mullet,
find one.
The mullet mashers.
Yeah.
I just came up with that. It's not that impressive, but 2 with mullets.
You can workshop it.
We'll work on that.
And you saw the statistics. They're also 1-2 in all of baseball in hits. Dom Smith has another hit. He's got a leadoff single to begin the second for the Sox against Brady Singer.
Well, Dom Smith's been swinging a good bat, quietly, right? He's got a 5-game extra base hit streak. That's 6 doubles and a homer during that streak. Not just a single there, but he's got time.
A lightning strike has been detected within an 8-mile radius.
So Smith is on against Brady Singer. And now Nick Sogard. We told you 3rd major league game for Nick. Friday 1 for 4, 2-run single in the 4th, a walk in the 6th. Saturday had a hit, a walk as well. We enjoyed chatting with him.
Come on.
But as well, he said there weren't really any surprises for what he thought it would be.
Strike 2. Here's Nick Sogard. So this is his 3rd career major league game.
To get called up to as a guy who's never been in the big leagues before. It's full of, we'll say, nice guys who have grinded it out through their careers to get to this point, guys that are appreciative and grateful to be in the big leagues, and a manager in Alex Cora who is really good with young players.
Pulls this one on a
there you go.
Right, and it drops in front of Hunter Renfroe.
So that's a base hit for Nick Sogard.
The Red Sox have 4 singles, all to right field against Brady Singer, and 2 on again, this time in the 2nd.
Well, as you said earlier, Mike, Singer's trying to pitch these lefties in. right? He's trying to throw that sinker in there. That one runs back over the middle of the plate, but a clear plan by this Red Sox offense, watching the scouting reports and knowing that he's going to pitch in there, and they're going up there to pull him.
101 off the bat for Nick Sogard in front of David Hamilton, who squares and offered at it.
I love that play. Obviously, with his speed, well, this game is going to have the feel of a playoff game. Maybe not the crowd, maybe not the full stadium, but the way that these two teams are going to play the game, whether when it comes to their bullpens, when it comes to playing small ball and moving guys over, they have a good pitching staff here too, so runs are at a premium.
Hamilton takes a called strike that he thought was down, 0-2.
A lightning strike has been detected within an 8-mile radius.
He could beat out with his speed. That's a really good pitch at the bottom of the zone. That caught the edge of it.
0-2 from Singer. Rises high. Against Hamilton, who yesterday went 2 for 3. Busting out of what had been a 3 for 33 since the All-Star break. Hamilton had a single in the third that came off his bat at 108 miles an hour. The hardest hit ball of his entire young career. Brooks one foul. And then he crushed a home run in the 8th inning as well.
Which you called. Let's not forget, before the game, you said, hey, he's my pick to click. I know it's 3 for 30, but he's my guy. He's going deep in front of his 20 friends and family that are at the game.
That's pretty cool.
And he did. Yeah, it's amazing.
He's got 2 on here. 1-2 again. 2-2 on Hamilton. Alex Cora had predicted it as well pre-game yesterday. Said that Hamilton, they feel like, was going to start getting to the fastball again. And they wanted to see him hit line drives the other way. Both of his hits yesterday were to the pull side. But they feel like they've unlocked something with David Hamilton. With Sogard and Smith aboard and nobody out in the second. The 2-2. Inside again. Full count.
And to your point earlier, Mikey, Singer definitely is showing the lack of command glove side into lefties. It's either in off the plate uncompetitive, or it seems to run back middle in where it's a hittable pitch.
On the ground, sharply past Quintino down the right field.
That's going to score a run. There you go. So that's going to grab us an early lead. Let's go, boys. David Hamilton with an RBI double.
You love that. Just build off of that last game where he swung the bat well in Texas yesterday. Keep the momentum going. When he gets the start 2 days in a row with Singer on the righty on the mound. Watch this swing. This little slider, this spin, stays middle of the plate for him. Getting all those fastballs into him, and then just gets a cookie middle of the plate, keeps it fair for the RBI double.
So in this lefty-heavy lineup with 6 lefties plus a switch hitter, a lot of contact against Brady Singer. And now Ceddanne Rafaela in the 9th spot for the Sox, coming off an 0 for 4 yesterday. That snapped the 9-game hitting streak for Rafi, where he'd been rolling along, 13 for his last 35. And what do we got here? Scott Berry, the home plate umpire, pointing out to the mound, looking off into the Red Sox dugout.
What's going on here?
Now looking down at the crew chief, Bill Miller.
Okay.
I believe coming from the dugout was basically telling them, as we saw yesterday, make them stop. Make them come stop. He's got to come set. That's why you saw the umpire putting his hands together like that, saying, hey, he's got to come set. So that was basically a warning, I guess.
So he set at the waist there and then missed with a fastball.
A lot of pitchers who like to work fast. You get runners in scoring position. Sometimes they go a little too fast. They don't come all the way set. That's something you really have to pay attention to.
2-0. This one popped up behind home plate, and Salvador Perez has got it for the first out. So the Red Sox with a runoff Singer. Lineup turns over, and here comes Jarren Duran, another lefty, and now Alex Cora comes out to have a conversation with Scott Berry.
Okay, what's going on here? Oh, just a talk.
You wonder too if maybe has to do with the tempo as well in some ways?
Definitely, because you want the eye contact. You want to be able to give each other time in the box, especially with the pitch clock now. That's part of the whole thing.
Durant's first time up.
I have a feeling Cora's going to get ejected tonight. I just have a feeling. I'm going to be fucking pissed.
Off the fields with one of the umpires. And so something the Red Sox have been in tune with. Durant, the second AB, takes a fastball high.
And I want to go back to the Rafaela at bat, too. That's a tough one. You have the infield not all the way in. They're all the way in now. They were back a little bit with Cedon, but you just want to shorten up a little bit, not try to do too much. It's hard for him because he's a young kid. He goes up there with a
Here's Jaron Duran once again.
You really need to shorten up, get the ball in play.
Let me ball 2.
He couldn't, so there's 2 out there for Jaron. Struck out swinging his first time against Singer.
And the way Willier's been swinging the bat, they can't be too careful here with Durant.
2-0. Durant trickles one up the line, and Pasquantino applies the tag as Sogard scores, and the Red Sox.
So I'll make it a 2-0 game.
2-0 here in the second.
Well, you'll take it any way you can get it, especially against a pitching staff like this that they have here in Kansas City. Obviously, Jaron Durant would have loved to crush that ball in the gap, driven in a couple, but sometimes you just hit a little dribbler, and it's just enough for the runner to score from third base.
So Hamilton's now at third. For Willier. Pull side single, his first time against Singer. First pitch swinging. Jumps on one to center. Isbell goes back and makes the catch. But the Red Sox grab 2.
Yeah, I didn't think that was going to be a home run anyway, but they started yelling like it was.
We want it all. We want our dog to fetch it and drop it. We want to fix it ourselves and actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster and know the market price of the lobster.
How much is whatever the market says?
Sadly, we can't have it all, except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
Apartments.com lets any landlord find qualified renters and sign leases and collect payments from any place, even here. And where's here? Isla de Rentada. Apartments.com, the place to list a place.
Sometimes a good workout comes in the form of 5th grade fractions. Get up to 25% off activewear during the really big active sale. And earn Kohl's Cash. Kohl's.
Yeah, shit. I said what they said. I don't care. I think
Survive this. It's gonna make the whole story that much better.
Right horses are broken, free from
NexGuard Plus helps you protect your dog from fleas, ticks, heartworm disease, and more. All in one delicious monthly soft chew. Use with caution in dogs with a history of seizures or neurologic disorders. NexGuard Plus, the one you want for one and done protection.
Red Sox lead by 2 in the opener of this crucial series with the Royals.
That's ball 1.
Perez leads off against James Paxton. Perez now 34, a 9-time All-Star. He's been resurgent this year after the bat had trended down the last couple. And he's been such a mainstay here with the Royals that he's kind of the link between generations, from a World Series championship team and now to this group back in the playoff hunt. Turns on one and pulls it down the line in left off to the corner. Durant got to it quickly.
So that's a base hit for Salvador Perez.
Not a burner. And it's a leadoff single for the Royals.
A guy like Perez, if he hits a single, that's totally fine, right? Keep him in the ballpark. 266 career homers, over 1,500 hits. He's been swinging it well over the last 7 games, in 333, putting the bat on the ball. Great play by Jaron to get there to the line, get that ball in, keep him on first.
Man aboard for old friend Hunter Renfroe. Takes a fastball in from Paxton.
So Renfroe's been swinging it. A 17-game on-base streak. He's hit safely in 10 straight. And during that 17-game on-base streak, hitting 339 with 3 homers.
Cut and a miss from Paxton. His pitching arsenal is presented by Audi.
57% fastball. So you know guys are going to be up there sitting on the fastball. So he's going to have to locate and execute those heaters at the top of the zone.
Good breaking ball again. TC asked Alex Cora pregame about Paxton. And Alex Cora said that Paxton's been able to throw the fastball up in the zone, something you talked about. And they also feel like the fastball gains velocity the deeper he goes in outings. That's something James said to the coaches last year as well. Hold foul.
And it's important that in those certain situations, you'll see some veteran pitchers save some of the gas, right? For when guys are in scoring position, or you see right there with the fastball velocity, it's been down and it continuing to go down. That's not a good sign. But if he gets later in games and gets those big situations, he can hump up and throw it hard.
Renfroe skies this one to left. Durant goes back on.
Oh my God! Wow, what a catch!
One away.
Karen Durant, ball player. We talk about his offense a lot, and we seem to forget about how much he's improved. And not just left field, but when he plays center field as well, covering a lot of ground, tracks the wall. You see him look back, starts to drift a little bit. It worried me, but he knew exactly where he was in relation to the wall, made the jump and play. Big out right there.
Durant goes and gets it for the first out. And now Michael Massey takes 92 for strike 1. Massey, the second baseman, having his best season with the bat, has battled some back issues this year.
And the bat's cooled off here a bit over the last 15 games, hitting $167 over that span. And you've seen a lot of that. A lot of chase out of the zone. He's starting to, looks like he's cheating to fastball the last few games. When you see a hitter doing that, chasing, taking swings like that on off speed, it tells me they don't feel like they can get on time with the heater, so they're cheating to it.
0-2. And no swing this time, according to Bill Miller.
Bill Miller, heck of a hitter he was.
To be clear, not the same one.
Good look there. See, that's close. And we'll flip of a coin on that one. I think you got it right.
1-2 on the ground, foul at first. James Paxton said the other day it felt good to be back in a Red Sox uniform with that start Tuesday at Fenway. And I was second after the trade. Swing and a miss. Another breaking ball fools Massey, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, big breaker there. So a lot of times you see that knuckle curve get more vertical, more top to bottom, 12-6. This one gets slurvy, right? It goes from left to right, horizontal break, which works right away from Massey. After the first couple swings, he saw him very uncomfortable on those breaking pitches, so he just kept going back to it.
Now Paxton gets a righty and Freddie Fermin. DH in 7th spot, goes first pitch swinging and pops it up. Right side of the infield, and Nick Soga.
So that'll end the second inning, so we head to the third inning. Red Sox still lead 2-0.
When you choose a Blue Moon, everything becomes brighter. Crafted with Valencia orange peel and coriander, Blue Moon is made brighter.
I'm Jay, and this is my home. My first big purchase with help from Loan Depot. This is where I play my favorite music. It's my sanctuary. It's my place. It is my home. And home means everything to me.
The game is changing, but what drives the game never will. What you have inside. Gatorade, is it in you?
Game's out of a playoff spot directly behind the Royals. And it's the first of 3 here in Kansas City. Red Sox lead 2-0 in the third. 3, 4, and 5 begins with Massa. Ball and a strike from Brady Singer.
And winning 2 of 3 here would be nice, right? Because then you have the tiebreaker when it comes to if you are tied for a wild card spot at the end of the season. So Sox took 2 of 3 there in Boston. 2 of 3 here obviously gives them the tiebreaker. If you win one of those games, obviously you're tied, and then it would go to interdivision records after that.
It's really important for this Sox team. 2-2 on Yoshida, who ran it full and had a pull side single in the first. It's been such a huge turnaround for the Royals this year after 106 losses last year. Back up the middle, and Witt can't make the diving play. So Massa's got his second hit, and it's a leadoff single in the third.
A couple games in Texas without knocks for Massa. 2 for 2 to start tonight. That's got to be a good feeling. They get a good shot of this one right up the gut, right through his leg, right under Singer. Bobby Witt, even with his range, couldn't make that play.
Fantastic defensively. And the Royals are that way as a team, too. Second in baseball in defensive runs saved. Here's Devers. Struck out on a heater from Singer back in the first. First pitch swinging. Foul ground outside of third for Garcia to make the play. One gone. Royals went out and signed a lot of mid-tier free agents. They've got 63 wins already. A few weeks ago, they passed the win total from last year, and it's only the 5th day of August.
That's wild. It's amazing what good pitching will do, right? And arguably the best player in baseball.
Strike to Connor Wong. Yeah, it's a good recipe. Look at that. Last year to this year. At this point.
That's just pain right there. That's a good pitch. That backdoor two-seamer to a righty. You don't even want to swing at that until you get 2 strikes. Not much you can do with it.
Connor struck out on a slider his first time. Swing and a miss. Does so again, and there's 2 down.
That's the recipe for Singer. He wants to crisscross that outer edge to righties. What I mean by that is sinkers that are coming back to the edge, and then sliders that are working the opposite direction, and just almost making an X on that outer corner. It makes it tough for the righty.
So Singer's got 2 away. And here's Dom Smith. Led off the second with a pull side single his first time. And that grabs the back door, according to Scott Barrett. Batting stats for Dom presented by your local New England Honda dealers. That's a strike, and the command is spot on here, these last few hitters from Singer.
Yeah, living on the edges and just off. Seen a couple calls to lefties off the plate away. Kind of see him aiming for that spot.
Swing and a miss. Smith tied up, and the Red Sox lead Yoshida.
I need you. I need you every single day, and I want you. I want you every single way, and I need you. I need you every single way. It's love. It's love. It's love. It's la 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 la. It's love. It's love. It's love.
Am I a bad person? Tell me, am I? I'm single-minded. I'm never satisfied. I don't respect you. I have an obsession with power. I'm delusional. I'm maniacal. Tell me. Does that make me a bad person? Does it?
There are giants among us. They are the men and women building our Navy's next generation.
Bottom of the third, Red Sox leading the Royals 2-0. James Paxton back out on the mound. Brady Singer just got Dom Smith to end the inning. Dom Smith has put together a really good run with the Red Sox, been one of the unsung heroes of this team. He's the guest on the most recent 310 Love podcast with Alex Spear and me. He talked about finding the rhythm at the plate. They made him a first-round pick back in 2013 and 13th in the National League MVP voting in 2020 with the Mets. Said he get caught up in data and video and thinking too much about angles and trying to get his hands in a certain place. Hitting coach Pete Fatsy had him look at some old videos of his draft years, and he's much more loose and reactive at the place. Said earlier this year he saw the first baseman getting much more rigid. Those conversations helped Smith get back to who he was. Now he's looking to hit the ball hard. Said spin is what he pays most attention to. Wants to go opposite field, doesn't want to roll over. He's been doing it so well. Alice Carr said he looks like Wade Boggs at Fenway Park. Sprayed it off the wall. Really good conversation with Smith, who's become a really important part of this team, guys. Check it out.
Yeah, that's a heck of a tease and really meaty info there from Dom. And it's interesting, like different things can click for different hitters. As Garrett Hampson struck out on the breaking ball from Paxton, some guys can use the analytics at certain times. And sometimes just old school video, pulling something from the past, that might point you in the right direction.
Yeah, and hitting is just about feel too. So if a coach or even a teammate can get you to tap into a certain feel that you had when you were raking, and if you go back to college or high school for a lot of these guys, good chance they were the best player on the field at the time, especially in high school. So if you can tap into those moves and those feels, that's a good move by Fatsy.
Guys, Dom kind of hinted that it's not necessarily like that everywhere. He called the Red Sox a breath of fresh air because they begin with what his natural ability is. Pete Fatsy said, we don't have one system, we have 13 systems, and it all starts with each of their individual talent.
That's great. And it's just like the pitching with Andrew Bailey. He said, look, I want to find how you naturally throw a baseball. I don't want to make you throw a baseball different than what you naturally do, how your body unwinds is what he calls
got a
it.
pitch comm issue.
Got a little pitch comm issue here. Yeah, that's how it goes. And best player.
So here's Jason Varitek to come give him another one.
Tailor it around different players and what works for them.
And hats off to Dom Smith as well, because he's in a tough situation where he comes in, Tristan Casas, who is the everyday guy, goes down. You don't know how long he's going to be out. Now he's on a rehab assignment, working his way back. Dom knowing probably he's the guy that is going to be the odd man out. It's another left-handed hitting first baseman. Yet he continues to be a good teammate. He continues to produce and play some really good baseball down the stretch here for the Sox.
Guys, I asked Dom Smith about Tristan Casas, what it means. He goes, there's no doubt 10 years ago that would have been on my mind. That would have been bothering me. But I've been through a lot, opted out of a couple of contracts and had to bounce around. Fourth organization in 3 years now. He said he has learned the business of baseball. Will, you know what that's like. When you're young, everything starts to factor into your thought process, right? But as you get through the business, you got to learn to compartmentalize.
Yeah, no doubt. Pitch to Isbell is down, and it's a full count. on the Royals center fielder in the 9 spot. With Dom Manning first, 1 out in the bottom of the 3rd, and the 3-2. Pulled foul. What have you thought of Paxton?
I was just about to say, we talked so much about his fastball, his velocity, and the velo being down, the location of the heater needing to be perfect with the lack of velo. But the breaking ball has looked really good tonight so far.
And then the fastball just misses away at 93. And Isbell works a walk. And it's the 3rd base runner against Paxton, his first time through the KC lineup.
That was a really good pitch, and I love it after a couple breaking balls. It makes the 93 look even firmer. Scott Berry's been giving that call to Singer, and I really expected him to ring up Isbell right there, but he didn't get the call.
So man aboard with 1 out. Michael Garcia singled his first time before Bobby Witt hit into one of the few double plays Bobby Witt has hit into this year.
Yeah, and that was on that knuckle curve. Well executed down and away. It's a good pitch.
Garcia, 24 years old, from Venezuela, was a rookie last year. James Paxton's 1-0. Comes inside, lefty to a righty.
And that's the pitch I'm talking about. Just off the plate, glove side for Paxton, in on righties, away from left-handed batters. Didn't get it 3-2 count, but got it right there. That's dotted.
Runner goes, and it's bounced to Raffy at 3rd, so he'll take the sure thing across the diamond with Isbell at 2nd and 2 outs with Bobby Witt Jr. coming up. So keeping this guy in check is obviously one of the keys to this series for Red Sox pitching. A double play ball from Witt back in the 1st for a player 2nd in baseball in wins above replacement. Top 5 in OPS in the majors as well. Land strike with the breaking ball.
Yeah, it's the same pitch he grounded out on at his first at bat. Goes right back to it. You know, talking to Andrew Bailey, he'd been saying, look, we got to mix pitches, mix locations. Can't really double up on a lot to this guy.
Bounce right side, base hit for Bobby Witt
That's a
Jr.
base hit for Bobby Witt Jr. That's going to score a run.
Scores, and the Royals are on the board thanks to their superstar.
So it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Bobby Witt has pounded fastballs from lefties and did so here.
And this one's executed. It's up and in. That's where he wanted it. That's where Connor Wong had his glove. He was calling for it. Bobby Witt just doing what Bobby Witt does, getting the barrel of the bat on the ball and just shoots it the other way for the RBI single.
So the lead down to 1. Here's Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch swinging, and Smith stabs it.
Wow, what a great play.
Covers, and the inning is over.
So that's going to end the inning.
Smith delivers, and the Red Sox still lead by 1.
We head to the 4th inning here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. I just wanted to remind you that Geico makes it easy to bundle your home and car insurance. In fact, it's so easy. It reminds me of a joke my mate told me. Now, a knuckleballer and a catcher walk into a bullpen. Get it? Wow, they really like that one.
It's easy to Geico, official partner of Major League Baseball.
Google Cloud AI knows a 98-mile-per-hour heater with a 13-inch drop means a 24.7% chance the home team gets a strikeout, and hot dog sales are up 4%, which means they're racking up.
City, so it's good to see water, the fountains, all the above at Kauffman Stadium.
See a couple fans jump in that, cool off a bit. Might be frowned upon.
I would do it.
I don't know the rules.
Nick Stokard leads off. Ball in a strike against Brady Singer with the Red Sox now up just a run in the opener in the fourth.
I feel like we are in for 3 dogfights, right? 3 games in which whoever cracks first, whoever makes a mistake, the other team takes advantage of it. Every pitch matters in games like this. It's August. We're starting to get to the point where it's down to the nitty gritty, right? You gotta beat these teams that are around you in the standings.
Playoff baseball. That's what this feels like. You said it right away in the first. 3-1 on Sogard, who singled his first time against Singer. We were talking with Nick in the clubhouse today. He said yes, it was his first time last night on a charter flight.
Show flight.
Good living. Pulls it on the ground to second at Michael Massey. 1-away.
So that'll be out number 1.
Check out the T-Mobile coverage cam and some fine defense from Tom Smith.
Yeah, let's go back to last inning, last out. Tom Smith blasting the leather. That had knock written all over it. The pass with Tino. Good job by Tom Smith making that flip. Hitting Paxton on the run. Right in stride. Nice play.
Aptly timed with TC's info and the looming podcast that you can listen to and watch as well.
It's a fun podcast.
It's a great podcast.
Him and Alex do a great job with that. They have great guests. They talk about a multitude of things. It's great information.
David Hamilton pulls one over.
There's a base hit for David Hamilton, his second of the day.
And David Hamilton
has a double and a single
in the last couple of days.
In this game so far.
Hey, 2 for 2, looking good. Double and a single. See that sinker working down and away from him. Just keeps his body over the plate, over the baseball, holds that spine angle, and just look at that line drive swing.
He's aboard with his wheels for Cedon Rafaela. Hammy, as he's known, he stole a couple more bags yesterday, so he's up to 28. Rafaela popped out and foul ground to the catcher Perez, his first time in the second. That's away, and Perez will test Hamilton.
Perez arm strength not what it used to be. His pop time is right around 2.01, which puts him in about the 15th percentile. So not great, below average. But Brady Singer.
So if there was a NASCAR race within 8 miles from my house, we would be safe. Just now.
Hamilton goes, and this is pulled to left at Hampson. Ranges back to make the catch for out number 2.
And a lot of time in those situations, Hamilton was waiting for what we call a breaking ball counter. You watch the bat go about, and you think, okay, this is a spot where Singer may throw a breaking pitch, which is going to give me just a tick more time to get to the bag.
Is one more important than the other? The 2 parts you meant, the catcher and then the pitcher's speed to the plate are pretty much equal.
I think
twerk it, Jaden.
Steal the bag off the pitcher, not the catcher. That's for sure.
Twerk it.
Yeah, a good slide step is going to take off way more time.
Twerk it, Jaden.
Got it. Hamilton's
whip
got
it.
his lead.
I say whip it. Whip it out.
The 3rd time through the Red Sox lineup.
No, it's too small.
Jaron has struck out.
Jaron Duran. Jaron motherfucking Duran.
In the second. We told you 2nd in all the baseball in hits for Jaron Duran. Behind only Bobby Witt Jr.
So Jaden, I downloaded this app that tells me when there was a lightning strike within 8 miles. And if there was a race within 8 miles of my house, the lightning hold would have just ended after multiple hours.
And those are entire seasons. He's done that through 110 games. No one has ever done it that fast.
You're digging deep on the numbers.
I was in the weeds today. First night game, got some good sleep. I woke up just ready to dig.
But it's actually a really cool app because
9 a.m. and I
knew you were up.
I'll show you.
I was pretty caffeinated.
It's called Flash AI.
Clearly.
Clarification, if I may.
Maybe. Sure.
So the nearest strike within the past 10 minutes was 21 miles
I
away.
need to be at my best.
It says that I'm
All right?
safe,
You don't want me being
but
sleepy up here. Quiet. Dude, I don't have
Here.
Lamar to pick me up this series.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'll go to somewhere where I know there's
No
lightning.
caffeine in a surprising twist of events around you right now. Paying attention to Hamilton. With Durant at the plate and the count 2-2.
And it's not over caffeinated. It's a good mix. It's a good mix. I got to keep up with you. I got to keep up with TC. All right.
You're doing great.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
2-2. Durant pulls it on the rope to right, and Renfroe's there. And the inning is over. Sox by 1 in the 4th.
What?
Huh?
For
Oh no.
dinner.
How'd I let dinner sneak up on me?
It happens.
So I had the all hands call at 10, nailed it. And then at 1:30, that should have been an email.
Totally.
It's pick up from school and soccer. And Kate came over to talk about that Lisa situation.
Lisa.
And how I'm like, dinner, and dinner is ready. Can we sneak some veggies in there?
Brilliant. With 30 quick and tasty one-pan meals.
I'm gonna keep helper handy.
Yes.
Well, I couldn't find a place where I know there's lightning. But,
On a mattress from
yeah, like,
So I sleep.
right here where it says safe, it would have like a countdown clock from
It's
30
Mattress Firm's
minutes.
72-hour sale.
So what I
Comes
could
in
do
at
is that there's also an
72%
option
off
to
with
put in
fees
like
only at
coordinates.
$169.99. Get matched at
So I've
Mattress
added a
Firm.
few baseball stadiums. I added Richmond for this weekend.
Sustainability in sports.
We are a sport
And
that is outdoors.
it's not official, but it'll give me a good idea of how much time we have left in a lightning hold. You know, because you kind of just guess.
They have a whole group of people who are dedicated to working with arenas and sports teams on strategies to eliminate and reduce their waste.
See how WM is working to make sports more sustainable at WM.com/stories.
T-Mobile savings, take one. Focus. Here's the line. At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits.
Yeah, it's the Matrix, Jaden.
Okay, stop. I'll just do it. Check out the T-Mobile savings calculator and see how much you can save.
Red Sox up 2-1 on the Royals as we go to the bottom of the 4th. And Salvador Perez leads off against James Paxton. First pitch swinging, and it's popped up at Nick Sugar. One pitch in the 4th, one out for James Paxton. Let's go to TC.
All right, guys, don't tempt me with a good time. We have gotten the pass switch, all 1,350 calories of it, and apparently Vinny had something to say about it. The original recipe had peppers and jalapenos. He took those off and said add bacon, because what isn't better with more bacon?
Why not? True. Are you going to have a bite?
Said he also really liked the sandwich because he is, quote, addicted to hash browns. And there's a big old hash brown on the bottom. Here we go, guys.
Oh, there's no sexy way of doing that.
Oh my
Sorry.
God.
Wow. Black shirt was a great choice, TC.
You at home, don't try this.
I'd appreciate if you talk with your mouth full. Thank you.
It actually looks really good.
It does. It looks a little heavy. Could weigh a little heavy.
So we got to get out there and get one of our own at
3-2-0-3-4.
before this series is over. I like that. Retails for 20.
TC, careful, there's a fly in there right now.
That's right, just adds the protein.
Extra protein. I mean, they added the bacon, but okay.
1,300 calories, guys, I'm told.
Yeah, I'll try that.
1,350 to be exact.
Oh.
And we did the math. That's about 1/3 of what Lou Maloney had with us at barbecue last night. So
Lou and director Ben Johnson crushed barbecue last night. Shout out Gates.
Can't confirm. Look at Lou. He's like, why am I on camera?
He's still got the meat sweats. Look at him.
He's boiling. 2-2. Hunter Renfroe hits it on the ground, and David Hamilton is up with it for out number 2. And you don't need any help sweating here. We told you it is hot in Kansas City.
Huh? None of these places have lightning that I'm looking at.
Oh my god. Wow. I wish they put like one piece of lettuce just to be sarcastic. Oh man.
I can confirm there is no lettuce in this thing whatsoever. Not a single vegetable to be found.
Oh boy.
You need a fork. Fork and knife that.
You need a backhoe.
2 outs. Here's Michael Massey. Takes down from Paxton, a ball and a strike. After Massey struck out on a breaking ball from Paxton back in the second.
Fighting a good fight down there, TC. Good luck.
2-1 on Massey.
Not sure where Jemai is, but he might be here tomorrow for the sideline duties.
Hanging him up. After that meal. 2-1. Misses away. 3-1 on Massey. Chased a lot his first time against Paxton on those breaking balls.
I love the usage right now. I feel like he's throwing way more curveballs than normal.
Massey skies this one to right. Abreu goes back onto the track and...
Oh, just missed that.
Massey motors around.
God damn it.
And he's got a stand-up triple here in the fourth.
There we go. I found a place that definitely has it.
That ball was in the air.
So this says 9 miles to closest strike. This is in Venice, Florida. You can up it to 10 miles. So yeah, there you go. As the clock has a little clock.
As it goes off the wall and then away from everyone.
And this will tell you kind of like just how far, how long.
So now danger looms 90 feet away here in the fourth for James Paxton against Freddie.
Yeah, I think it's a really cool app.
Second his first time. And a fastball to start, spotted at 93.
So James Paxton, who is normally 57% fastballs, is 49% curveballs so far.
For another breaking ball there and landed it for strike 2 on Fermin.
If there's one way to get your 92, 93 to play up, slow curveball, boom, fastball.
Man at third, 2 outs. Paxton's 0-2. Came inside at 94, and the velo is ticking up as this outing's gone along for James Paxton as promised. Fermin in particular has hammered fastballs from lefties. So maybe a breaking ball for a put away here.
Got to get it down. Got to get it down and in if you go to it.
On the ground left side against another fastball. And just foul.
To your point, Mikey, if you go fastball, it's got to be in off the plate like that or up above it, not in the zone. To your point, he hammers four-seam fastballs. I like the curveball at the back foot right here. Connor Wong's got to make sure to get his body in front of it and keep it in front of him.
1-2. Back foot breaking ball. Did he go? No. According to Malachi Moore.
That's the pitch. That was the one. That one was a little tighter, didn't have as much break, but that's because James Paxton wants to make sure not to hit that back foot because you don't want to hit.
But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool app. You know,
but Connor Wong
that should help us out during rain delays because
2-2.
I also have this other app that gives me a push notification when there's been a lightning strike within 8 miles. That one just gives me the clock, so I have like 2 apps going, and they just fucking tied up the game. And I fucking missed it. So I was yapping.
A tough play for Paxton. Here's the squiver off the end of the bat. A little easier for a right-handed pitcher because that glove is on the left hand. It's open. This is a backhand for Paxton, having to turn it over. He tries to go to the back of the bare hand instead. Couldn't corral it to flip it to first or run it over himself. Tough way to give up a run.
Andrew Bailey visits. With this game tied in the fourth. Another look.
You see, if this turns into a backhand, he's thinking, I'm going to try to turn the glove over to make sure to secure it. But when you're on the run like that, you can't really try to square
Dom
your
Smith
body
makes
up.
so many
Makes
fucking
it really
shitty plays at
awkward.
first, though.
You got to either go for the glove or what I think is the best
He's
play for
weirdly
a left-handed
clutch.
pitcher is you go for the barrel.
He makes so many
That's
shit
probably your
plays
best
at
chance.
first.
So a little RBI infield single from Freddie Fermin makes it 2-2. And now Garrett Hampson in the 8th spot. Struck out on a curveball. His first time leading off the 3rd. Boy, it just does have that playoff feel. Like every little bouncing ball like that matters.
Absolutely.
This game kind of does have a little bit of a playoff feel to it, you know?
1-0. Grabs the edge.
Good pitch.
I can't wait for the playoffs. You know, no matter what, we're going to be doing streams. Whether the Red Sox make it or not. I think they are, you know? But whether the Red Sox make it or not, we're going to be streaming other games, you know? Playoffs. I go all out for playoffs.
1-1. Fought out foul. 1-2. 94 for Paxton.
Yeah, I've seen several 94s this inning. The velo has started to tick up. Saw the 92s a lot early in this one. Starting to rear back and let it eat.
Paxton's 1-2. Fouled away again. 95. That time. We showed you on the velo for James Paxton earlier. Last year he averaged better than 95. Average with his four-seam fastball. July of this year, 92.6. So down 2.5 clicks from last year. 1-2 runner goes. The pitch a ball. Wong's throw is not in time to get for me.
Yeah, curveball down on the dirt. That's a tough one to throw on for any catcher.
Fermin's first attempted bag and first steal of the season.
You see just the breaking ball down and in, not really a chance to throw him out. For me, not a burner, but got a really good jump and got the perfect pitch to run on.
His first career steal as well. So now he's in scoring position with 2 outs, and James Paxton's 2-2. Pulled down the line and left by Hampson, and that is foul. Whew.
Hold my breath. 2 feet foul?
Exhale.
Yeah, seriously. See him rear back and throw a fastball past him. Up. Not in the zone. Get above it right here. The 2-2 count.
It was a breaking ball that time, and that's what Hampson against lefties has struggled with this year. This game tied at 2 now in the 4th, with Fermin at second, and 2 outs, the 2-2. Popped up, and that'll fade off foul.
That's the fastball up. Just go a little bit more above that. Get above the barrel. Seems like Hampson is in swing mode now, so you can get him to chase a little bit.
Trying to beat him with a fastball. We talked about the velo. And now maybe with a guy in swing mode, can you bury a breaking ball like you did against Hampson in the 3rd?
I like staying with an executed fastball. Okay. But up. Looks like they're setting up in.
8th pitch. Popped up foul. Another fastball on the outer 3rd. A ball in right field that Abreu tried to make the play on. And the little roller that Paxton couldn't retire for Mina. 2-2 again. This one popped up. First base side near Dom Smith. He makes the play and the inning is over, but this game is tied.
Yep, so they tied up the game. That's the end of the 4th inning. It's now a 2-2 ball game. So, there's that.
Computer monster.
What about Sock Doc?
Sock Doc?
Dr. Costello has a great bedside manner.
So many options.
But Dr. Shi-chan will take your sketchy insurance. Shi-chan, 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 Shi-chan.
Thanks, bro.
You've got more options than you know. Look now.
What's up with your...
There's an easier way. With Thumbtack. Download the app today and care for your home from top to bottom.
What gives meaning to a symbol? Performance, consistency, time. And then, when you see, you know. Be authentic. New era. The official cap of Major League Baseball.
Pump it, everyone. Pump it. Everyone pump it.
Bank. Opener for the Red Sox in Kansas City.
So, I've recently found just like an amazing thing, an amazing new content thing that I found. So, I don't know if you guys know who Vitali is. He's fucking crazy.
On that first home run.
And he does these live streams on Kick, and it's so fun because you watch it live, and you watch all this shit unfold live. So what he does is he does like the Chris Hansen thing, where he gets pedophiles to come meet up with somebody that they think is under 18, and they do all that, but then he like pops out, starts filming them, and he'll do it live, and he'll just do all this like crazy shit to them. So like the other night they usually have like a guest star with him. So they had rapper Sway Lee. I don't know if you guys know who Sway Lee is. I don't know if you guys have ever heard the song No Flex Zone. No flex, zone, they know about it, they know about it. Or his other major hit song is, that I know of, is, I ain't got no type. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like. So yeah, he had that guy on. And so what they did is they had this, like, pedophile come to the house. And they smashed open the fucking door. They like smashed open this door when they went to confront the pedophile. They smashed open this door like dead ass. And then Sway Lee starts singing this fucking song to him. He's like, you gotta type. Little kids is the only thing that you like. And then they fucking start shaving this dude's head. They start shaving this dude's head because the mindset is like, either like, you let us shave your head or we'll call the police, So then they end up letting them shave their head. They just make them do a whole bunch of embarrassing shit. And it's just the most fun thing ever, I love it. I love seeing bad things happen to pedophiles. It makes me happy.
By the Boston Red Sox so far in this game, and they unfortunately found the leather of the outfield.
I was watching one 2 nights ago,
some really good swings off of Singer,
and
who has not given up a ton of hard contact.
Yeah, I've seen Skeeter Gene. I was watching some 2 nights ago where they had this dude. They made him sumo wrestle this guy. So like the guy, like when he came in to come talk to the girl, he like pretty much immediately stripped down to his underwear. He wasn't completely nude, but he stripped down to his underwear. So then they came out, put him on camera in his underwear, and then made him sumo wrestle this actual fucking sumo wrestler. But instead of sumo wrestling him, the sumo wrestler just gave him like a big ass fucking wedgie that ended up breaking his underpants, and he ended up just being butt-ass naked on stream. It was the most funny fucking shit ever. And then they make him shave his head. It's the most funny thing ever. They make him do the hot chip challenge. It's just awesome. Now, I want to make something clear. Vitaly is not a good person. The guy who makes these streams, he's also a very bad person. So it's kind of like, you know, it's kind of tough. Because, like, Vitaly, he once, Vitaly literally punched a lady walking down the street because he was tripping on shrooms. Like, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking, but he was tripping on shrooms and just punched some lady. He's not a good dude at all. But he's doing a good thing, and it's very entertaining content, so I'll watch it.
Even the respect from Singer there.
And I've just been watching that the last few nights. He's taken a few nights off from doing it.
Knocking it through for the hit.
But yeah, I've just been watching that the last few nights, and it's so fun. Like,
he struck out a couple of times so far against Singer. Both times on sliders. On the ground towards short at Bobby Witt Jr. The turn from Maxey in time for 2. 6-4-3.
So that's going to bring us to the bottom of the 5th inning.
Reputations are earned. They're built with hard work, time, and consistency. They're respected, trusted. Traveler Whiskey, the result of reputation.
Laundry call. Let's dig deep, people.
Stench drenched. Soaked through. Caked on deep.
What was his YouTube
Everyday
link?
Dirt and stink lingers deep.
Oh, it's Skeeter Gene.
Now Clean Deep with new Arm & Hammer Deep Clean Laundry Detergent. Our most powerful formula yet penetrates deep into fibers and gets to the bottom of odor and mess.
What a
Arm &
fucking
Hammer Deep
creep,
Clean.
dude.
More power to you.
Cologuard? Cologuard. Cologuard. Screen for colon cancer. At home, like you want.
Another thing with the hurricane, the drivers, yeah, the haulers, I did hear about that. They have to drive through North Carolina to Richmond, yeah. I did see Bob tweeting about that, so.
To really embrace life.
That'll be interesting. They don't arrive until, the cup haulers arrive Friday afternoon. The truck haulers arrive Saturday morning. And Richmond, I think it's only a few hour drive, so they can leave like that day. Here, I'll just do Richmond Raceway to, fucking...
Pitching line is brought to you by Ace Ticket. Ace Ticket, best seats at the lowest prices.
Here, I'll use Joe Gibbs Racing as an example. Yeah, Joe Gibbs Racing, it's 4 hours, 41 minutes from Joe Gibbs Racing headquarters to Richmond Raceway.
I loved how he's pitching backwards, right? Because all the
So, yeah, they could leave like that day, so it's not like they have to leave days ahead of time and it's going to cause some major backups or anything.
A ton of curveballs and executed pitches, so I've been really happy the way the ball's come out of his hand. Now, what makes me a little nervous, third time through the lineup this year, 9.19 ERA. So, as this lineup turns over for a third time, I'm expecting to see a little movement out there in the bullpen.
This is pulled by Kyle Isbell, but right out of Brave. Nearly came in too much. One away.
Falls in really hard.
So now third time through for James Paxton in this KC Heat. Michael Garcia has singled and grounded out to Raffy at third, his last time in the third inning. Garcia pulls back, ball 1.
Change up there from Paxton. Haven't seen many of those. But third time through the lineup, you got to switch things up.
The 1-0 fouled back on a 4-seamer. It is interesting looking at the pitch mix as well. There's a lot registering as sinkers as opposed to 4-seamers. And if that's accurate, that would be a big switch. This is driven in the air to center field. Rafaela darts back on the move.
Oh my God, Sedon! Oh my God! Woo! What a fucking catch! That was fucking insane, dude.
Even the Kansas City Royals fans here on their feet, clapping for the kid. Watch the route, almost overruns it to left.
Dude! There is no fucking way he made that catch.
Spin to take the impact on the shoulder instead of his face. What a play.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow is right.
That's unbelievable. He is so special out there.
He's stretching out.
He's my favorite player for a reason.
The arm, the shoulder, maybe. All the above. 2-out base is empty for Bobby Witt Jr. after how that spectacular plays. Good change-up.
Change-up. Bringing out the whole bag of tricks. I'd love to see that. How about Cedon Rafaela? 60-plus games at both center field and shortstop. He's the first player to do that since at least 1901.
That's ridiculous. This is on the ground towards short. Hamilton on a hop. Inning over.
So that'll end the inning. What a great fucking catch by Sedon. That was amazing.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the cans and feeding their dogs dog food that's actually, well, food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier pet food. Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/realfood.
I love it when people say that something's impossible. I see that as a challenge.
There are giants among us. They are the men and women building our Navy's next generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. We build giants because it takes one to build one.
Ooh.
Rafaela makes your jaw drop routinely. I mean, that might be his best one yet this season.
Oh yeah, for
Definitely
sure.
some style
Yeah.
points, right? It's like he overran it a little bit towards the left center gap and corrected himself. Like almost like the spin move midair. It's unbelievable.
Right, like you said it wasn't maybe the most efficient route. And then like the contortionist act at the end of it to swing the arm around. I would watch myself too after I made a catch like that. Presumably what's on the iPad, although if he's watching Brady Singer and his two previous at-bats, that's underwhelming. Just watch the catch, please.
So in the top of the 6th inning, this game is moving by pretty fast.
Back foot miss.
But that could change.
At this point, you just come to expect it. Like that ball went up, and I'm thinking, okay, that's either getting out of here or it's going to hit the wall. But we got a Cedon there, so something special could be brewing. It's becoming routine. Love him in center field.
sinker was yanked. 2-2 to Dom, who was singled and struck out. Angel Serpa was up in the Royals pen, and Singer approaching 90 pitches. Swing and a miss. Smith strikes out. And I wonder what this is. Time now for our strong play of the game presented by your New England Chevy dealers. Together, let's drive. What could it be?
I mean, how many times did we watch this? Give it to me all night. Look at that. That ball's hit. I'm thinking double at least. Sadon going up. Spin move. Pocket of the glove. Is anyone even getting excited on the bench? They're like, yeah, that's just what he does. Come on.
I like seeing James Paxton's eyes widen even more. There was appreciation and relief, probably.
The big maple.
And then bewilderment as well for Paxton on that catch.
Yeah, Pax is just so even keel. He's the same guy. You don't see him get up or down. That's about the extent of emotion from James Paxton is wider opening eyes.
Pretty much.
Out of the Connor Wong playbook.
Yeah. They work on that in the offseason together.
To Nick Sogard. Singled his first time and then grounded out to second. Comes the pitch to Sogard. He rolls it foul and a full count.
I see a lot of sliders in hitters' counts. We've seen it. I'll sell off speed to Devers 3-0. Saw a slider right there to Sogard 3-1. It's his go-to pitch, and anytime he needs to make a pitch.
With the red-hot David Hamilton on deck.
And there's a base hit for Nick Sogard. It's just his third career game, and now he's it's his second base hit of the night.
The Red Sox have a one-out base runner in a tie game in the sixth.
Red Sox Nation, voting is now open for this year's Impact Awards presented by the Mannix Family Foundation. Learn more at redsox.com/impact.
So, the wheels turning in the Royals dugout for manager Matt Cotrero and his pitching coach Brian Sweeney. David Hamilton takes outside. Run scoring double to right in the second for Hammy. And then another pull side knock, a single in the fourth. This will be the 97th pitch from Brady Singer. Misses the back door.
Salvador Perez tried to frame that one and pull it back to the edge. Couldn't quite bring it back. He just told the dugout, yeah, it was off the plate.
Honest. Fouled back. Speaking of Perez, big part of this turnaround this year for the Royals. We told you their defense is elite. He's gotten a lot better with pitch framing.
Yes, he has.
And he's gone from one of the guys who set up farthest away from home plate to now one of the guys who sets up the closest.
Careful.
They'll tell you that that really helps with pitch framing.
Oh, 100%. You can steal a lot of strikes that way. But you see Wilson Contreras, when he got hit, and his arm broke his arm, his forearm, trying to go up and steal pitches, and he's really close to the plate as well.
With that has come a correlation, increasing catcher's interference calls. No question. 2-1. Hamilton fouls it back 2-2.
Oh, but with the amount of off speed and sweepers and everyone trying to spin the ball, you want to catch that ball closest to the plate as possible because it will get the umpire's attention at the bottom of the zone and look like it's a higher pitch than it is. As the catcher catches it deep, it looks low.
2-2. Hamilton stays alive. A big spot here in the sixth. The opener of this series.
I'm really liking the fit of Nick Sogard, by the way. His versatility, he can play everywhere, he's swinging the bat well, he kind of just fits the mold of this team.
He's been on base multiple times in all three games. 2-2. Hamilton reaches out, pokes it in the air to center. Isbell drifts over to make the catch. 2 gone, and Sogard back to first. Viva Tequila Seltzer, the official hard seltzer of Red Sox coverage on NESN. 88 calories. Okay, so we know Ceddanne Rafaela can do it with the glove. Let's see if he can deliver with the bat in the tie game in the 6th. And Singer staying in at 101 pitches, trying to finish off his 3rd time through with 4 straight lefties looming. First pitch is in for strike 1 with Rafaela having popped out and foul grounded the catcher, and with a fly out to left his last time in the 4th. Breaking ball up high.
You made the point of the Royals really shoring up their defense. And you look at their outfield. Hunter Renfroe, very good outfielder, absolute cannon in right. Isbell has got great range in the outfield. And Hampson, 7 outs above average. That's 95th percentile.
Fisted foul, and it's 1-2.
So that's going to help those ERAs you see with this pitching staff. There's a lot of plays being made behind them.
It's been one of the best pitching staffs in baseball. Royals 6th in ERA. 2 outs, man aboard, and a 1-2. Rafaela reaches out and pokes it down the line in right, and that will go foul off the netting. Starting pitchers also 4th. Top 10 in ERA. Bullpen hasn't been as great. They did make some acquisitions at the deadline. But right now, this is Singer's batter in the 6th. 1-2 again. Sogard goes, and it's fouled back.
Rafaela was all over that.
Trying to put Sogard in motion there. If Rafaela could find the outfield grass. Looking for the lead. Another 1-2. Sogard goes, and Rafaela floats one behind, shores it out, drops it down into left center field.
There you go.
Stop sign for Sogard at 3rd. Rafaela to 2nd.
Oh, wow.
For 90. And there's 2 in scoring position for the Red Sox.
So I'm assuming Brady Singer's probably going to be taken out of the game here.
Hold my breath on Rafaela right there getting to second base. You don't want to run into that out, and then this inning is over.
Yep, so here comes the manager for the Royals. And that will be it for Brady Singer. Dude is nasty, you know.
They kind of a lazy throw to Pasquantino. And Ceddanne taking advantage of it, being aggressive. 2 guys in scoring position. That's big.
2nd and 3rd for Jaron Duran against the lefty, Angel Serpa, when we come back in the 6th in the tie game.
We love this house. It really has it all.
Yeah, but our neighbor is a little opinionated.
Steer-Rank 1!
Think it'll make me a big salad.
Steer-Rank 2!
At least Geico makes it easy to bundle our home and car insurance.
Strike 3!
What are you talking about? That's a cute shirt. You need glasses, pal.
That's it. You're out of here.
For bundling made easy, get more with Geico.
He's done this to me before.
We turned Moose Mobile into a legit nationwide 5G network. There's just one problem.
Yeah, no one knows that. So to get people excited, we're offering unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 per month, even with a single line, forever.
Oh. And what do non-employees have to pay?
That is what non-employees pay.
So, if I quit right now, I will still get it.
Yes, but are you quitting?
No. Are you quitting?
No.
No. I'm going through a divorce.
The game is changing, but what drives the game never will. What you have inside. Gatorade, is it in you?
From starting strong to it's been a week. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
Service, we're always here to get you there. And it's the 24-year-old from Venezuela,
Here's Angel Zerpa,
who will face Jaron Duran in a tie game in the 6th with 2 outs for Duran. First pitch is 98 for strike 1.
He's averaged 96 on that sinker, but reaching back for a little more in this situation against one of the best players in baseball, Jaron Duran.
Gets a ton of ground balls. Not a lot of swing and miss. The 0-1. It's outside. 1-1 on Jaron with Sogard at third and Rafael at second.
See it, 97, 98. It's jumping out of his hand, but it's not straight. It's a two-seamer, and it's trying to come back to that outer edge. It's not a straight one.
The 1-1. That's down and away. 2-1 for Duran. In a crucial playoff-type series, the opener here in early August. Serpa's 2-1. Misses, and it's 3-1 for Jaron. With Wilyer Abreu next.
Yeah, this is paint right at the bottom of the zone. Maybe just catches an edge. It does. Doesn't get the call. That last little bit of sink.
3-1. Duran laces one up.
Wow, there you go. That's going to be 2 runs in. Nice. Let's go.
Jaron Duran doing Jaron Duran things. Facing a nasty lefty, sitting 97, 98 with sink. Gets to an advantage count because he worked it. He used his eyes to know the strike zone, gets a sinker up in the zone, and just smokes a bullet to left. 2 RBI double in a massive spot for the Boston Red Sox.
And can they get greedy with Wilyer Abreu with 2 outs? 97 for strike 1. Wilyer singled, then flew out to center, and then walked. Who else but Jaron Duran? The way his season has gone to deliver one of the big swings to kick off this series. That's a strike, nothing at 2.
Like Jaron Duran went from a kid in the big leagues who was not necessarily welcoming the big moment to now begging for it.
And meeting it with every stride. He takes off, pitches down, and he moves up 90.
I love that. Right, he's probably scoring on a single regardless, especially in a big outfield like here at Kauffman Stadium. But with a guy like Serpa on the mound, that heavy sink kind of can spike some pitches here and there. You want to be able to score on a pass ball.
Away, 2-2 on Wilyer, who meanwhile, again, is getting more chances now against lefties. Remember, TC told you earlier, Abreu's second home run yesterday was his first Major League career left on left big fly. With Duran at third. 2-2. And Wilyer pokes one into right field. Falling fast, but Renfroe.
All right, so that's going to bring us to the bottom of the 6th inning. Red Sox score 2 runs, though, here in the top of the 6th inning, so that makes it a 4-2 ball game.
We are a sport that is outdoors among nature.
We're 100 yards away from the Everglades. We have to be a leader in sustainability.
How are sports becoming more sustainable?
They have a whole group of people who are dedicated to working with arenas and sports teams on strategies to eliminate and reduce their waste.
See how WM is working to make sports more sustainable at WM.com/stories.
Want the effects of Viagra, but faster? Meet Rose Sparks. They contain sildenafil and tadalafil, the active ingredients of Viagra and Cialis, but Sparks dissolve under the tongue. Dissolvables work faster than old school pills. Plus, tadalafil, the active ingredient in Cialis, stays in your system for long-lasting results. Faster acting and long-lasting? We got you. See if sparks are right for you at row.co/sparks.
Jared Duran's bullet down the line has the Red Sox up 2. James Paxton returns for the bottom of the 6th. All right, so it's a lefty here in the 3 spot. Vinny Pasquantino, who's 0 for 2 against Paxton. And some big righties in Salvador Perez and Hunter Renfroe. And Lucas Sims is throwing in the Red Sox pen. But you like what you've seen from Paxton here recently?
I've really liked it. He's gone a different route today with all the off-speed, all the curveballs that he's been executing of. He's making the fastball play up. He introduced the changeup the 3rd time through the lineup here. I'm not going to throw it much to Pasquantino, but to the righties, it's been a good pitch so far last inning.
Paxton winds into a 1-2. And Pasquantino strikes out.
Nice.
Befelled by the breaking ball. 1 away. And you would not make a move, you're saying?
Mercedes-Benz Stadium with a 2-foot sub for the Falcons games.
The 2-run lead. A guy in James Paxton.
Sounds beautiful.
Has had reverse splits throughout his career, which means he's been better against righties than lefties typically, although this year.
I think this is where a guy like Alex Cora just trusts his gut. Right? Yep. There's analytics, there's metrics, there's all the numbers that tell you to take them out. And I think with no one on base, if had someone, if Pasquantino gotten on base right there, go get it.
Perez flares one behind second.
There you go.
It does. 2 down. It's what you see as well, and you said it during the break. You said it here at the start. You would like what you saw.
I do. And look, the eye test is not lost with Alex Cora. It's been lost the last few years within this game of baseball, and very few managers are still allowed to use it by the front office because that's just how baseball is these days. But Alex Cora is one of those guys who knows the game inside and out. He can push the right buttons, and he's using the eye test right now on Paxton. And he goes, you know what? He's got his good stuff. He's got feel for all 3 pitches right now. If Pasquantino gotten on base right there, sure, you make the change to go righty on righty.
Cora and Tech look plenty comfortable in this pressure-packed game. And it was just 5 pitches to get his first 2 outs here in the 6th for James Paxton. And now it's a ball and a strike on Hunter Renfroe. A fly out to left and a ground out to short. After Renfroe, it's lefty, then righty, righty. We still have some more righties.
But you're
lurking out there.
But it's the second half.
2-1. That's a strike. 2-2.
Paxton's command with his glove side fastball, so into righties, has been a really good pitch for him today. And it's played up because of the 45% curveballs.
2-2. There's a breaking ball and a good one. Alex Cora spoke yesterday about how he would be more aggressive with his bullpen at this time of the year, but he trusted in Paxton here. 2-2. Try to get him to chase. That's the pitch you wanted.
That is. That's his best pitch. That fastball up above the zone, especially with 2 strikes.
And the play court said, hey, you good? To Paxton out there. 3-2. Renfroe squibs one off the end of the bag. Wong calls on Paxton, makes the play. Smith taps the bag, and 1-2-3 for Paxton in the 6th.
Joel Embiid did not play. And South Sudan's best player was a center. And supposedly our best center did not play. So it's like been an awakening for Joel Embiid.
These donuts are giving me heartburn.
Huh? Oh, those donuts. Here, pop these.
Fast fizzy relief of occasional heartburn. Activates at first fizz. Wow. New Alka-Seltzer Fizzy Melts.
In center.
Drives this one to the gap to the left center away from Pilar, who lies and makes the catch! An incredible Superman play from Kevin Pilar!
What a play by Pilar! Full extension on the dive. This is going away from a left-handed bat. And Lindor, full extension on the dive on the warning track. Superman, Kevin Pilar.
Lead by 2. Jaron Duran's big swing in the 6th after St. Donald Rafaela's sensational catch in center. Masataka Yoshida against Angel Serpa in a big playoff-like series where everyone's got their eyes on this one.
Yeah, it has that feel.
Look at that. Bill Self, Kansas basketball head coach for the men.
He was good for a long time. That program, goodness.
Still dynamite.
They still are. But they had that run there for a while. Oop, knock it down.
Hang with him. 2-2. That's what this Royals team has done for this city. And injected some life into it. Of course, you got the Chiefs right next door. And then you bring in the Red Sox. Always a draw. The Red Sox team playing the way they are this season.
I actually loved how excited you were when we pulled in. Or in our car ride over here, and you were like, what? The stadium's because you've never been here. And you were like, the Arrowhead's right there.
Yeah, the Blake Snell no-hitter was fun. I watched that in the bathroom at work.
He's got a 3-hit day. Motors to second, and Hampson will not get him. It's a leadoff double from Massa.
That's a beautiful thing right there. What a piece of hitting. Guys throwing cheddar cheese up there, and you know what? We're just going to let it get deep, play a little pepper, smoke it down the line like Jared Duran. Great swing, Massa.
2 singles and a double. And by the way, yes, I was very excited about that. You and Merlone were like, dude, yeah. What, have you never watched?
They share a parking lot.
A Chiefs game before?
But that place is cool.
Yes. So here's Devers. 1 for 3, a strikeout, pop out and foul ground to third, and a pull side single. Popping in to start from Angel Serpa. Raffy this year against lefties has been a tick better than league average in terms of OPS at 740 in these left-on-left matchups. Serpa pretty good against lefties, as you would expect. Nothing crazy. He fires a 1-0. Pulled into right field, a base hit for Devers.
There you go.
Sheet of throw, so he stops at third. And they're at the corners with nobody out in the 7th, and the Red Sox hunting more.
Nice swing by Raffy. I think that little bit of a broken bat there, but you'll take your knock. And good base running by Massa. You're probably going to look at that and say, how do you not score? That's good base running. From his angle and his lead at second base, you can't tell exactly where this ball is. You see a line drive in the infield, you freeze. You can't get doubled up because that would just kill the inning.
And so you got him at the corners for Connor Wong. Gets a lefty here for the first time in this game. Had been 0 for 3 against Brady Singer with a couple of Ks and a double play ball. Fastball misses up and in to start at 97 to Wong. Second among all catchers in OPS, only behind Salvador Perez entering this series. Upstairs, 2-0 on Connor. Two really good ones right there. Serpa solid against righties. It's not extreme splits. Bouncing ball toward third, and that's over Garcia. It's fair down the line. Yoshida scores. They wave around Devers, and then he
That's going to score 1 run. Rafael Devers almost scored, but he decided to go back to third.
The lead is 3.
That's a big run right there, pushing it to 3 runs. I love that Raffy shut it down because I think he's out. Chopper over third baseman Garcia gets down to that wall. Is hoping to see a bobble maybe by the left fielder. But he fields it clean and gets it in. See Kyle Hudson talking to Raffy, waving him. He was waving him in. Raffy using his eyes. He's made his own decision. I think that was a good decision. I think he's out at home by a lot.
I agree with you. I think that was the right move and good instincts and sense by Rafael Devers. And Kyle Hudson's had a great year in that third base coaching spot.
No outs. Why get thrown out there, right?
So the mound visit for Serpa. The Red Sox up by 3.
Good start to this inning. Double, single, double. Bringing up Dom.
Pitching coach Brian Sweeney, the parts. And we told you the Royals bullpen has not been nearly as good as the starting rotation. All right, so against the lefty, here's Romy Gonzalez, who's been really good against lefties this year. About 2/3 of his plate appearances have come against southpaws. And against lefties, he's got an 842 OPS. We saw him start Saturday in Texas. He was 0 for 3 in that game, batting third in the lineup. Nobody out as Romy bats for Dom Smith. First pitch is a heater inside. Devers at third. Long at second against Serpa. The 1-0. Carries away. Devers.
There you go. So that's going to score a run on that wild pitch there. So now a 6-2 game. Kyle Busch has lost 43 races in a row. Plus Clash, Duel, and All-Star. Oh, plus 3 if you... Okay, so 42 races without that. Or 43 races without that.
Right? He's also got a hard slider that he will spike as well. But that fastball, you have no chance to block that. You just have to throw your glove at it and hope you knock it down.
Got a piece of it, but not enough. The lead is 4, the 2-0. Romy swings, strikes it well. Left center field. Is Bell's back.
Yeah! Romy Gonzalez with a home run! And that'll make it an 8-0 game. Or an 8-2 game, sorry. That blows it open, though.
Partner, that's a ball. Did you see?
452 feet, damn.
Coming off the bench with some thunder.
.452 feet from Romy Gonzalez.
What? Not bad for a utility player.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
A cathartic swing in a playoff-type atmosphere, and the lead is 6 for the Sox.
They're doing a pitch change. I guess I'll just keep these lights on.
This is a great matchup.
2 division leaders squaring off.
2 postseason contenders, 2 of baseball's heavyweights.
The Casamigos Tequila MLB Network Wednesday night showcase at 8 Eastern. After the game, stick around as TV's best baseball analysts break down the game's critical moments and assess player performances. The Casamigos Tequila MLB Tonight post-game show. It all starts right after the game here on MLB Network.
1 out away for Dylan Cease. Abrams to right field. Johnson coming in. He makes the catch. No hits for the Nats. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter. The second no-hitter in Padres history. There'll be a sea of San Diegans celebrating back home today.
Dylan Cease has no hit. The Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in DC, the Padres will celebrate.
Swing and a drive, deep to left, number 2,000.
Quick's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain. Number 1,000 against German Marquez and the Colorado Rockies.
8-2 is definitely not a football score.
July 26, 2024.
Yeah, 8-2 would actually be a very weird football score. That'd have to be a safety by one team, and then touchdown, missed extra point, and then a safety from the other team. Yeah.
5G towers? Thousands and thousands, actually. And we've also got nationwide coverage?
99.
Home run brought to you by Audi. This is your New England Audi dealer today. Romy Gonzalez goes 450 plus. Previous, farthest ball he'd ever hit in the majors, 423. And in this is 354th plate appearance. He goes way farther.
I'm telling you, this ball's hit, and it just had a different sound, right? He knew, he was like, I know I hammered that, but it's a line drive. Like, it's a line drive, and I'm watching the fans thinking, okay, is this going to get out? And then all of a sudden, the fans turn their backs to the field. Watch the fans. I'm watching for this to just squeak out or hit the wall. That almost got to the fountains on a line, a frozen rope.
Crushed.
112 off the bat.
Just barely only the second hardest hit ball of his career. By the way, Chris Fenton's in. He struck out Nick Sogard. For the first out in the seventh, with the Red Sox now up by 6. Now David Hamilton. Tyler O'Neill is sick, so not in the starting lineup.
Yeah, he's been sick for
2 days in a row.
2 days in a row now.
Available. They go to Romy there, and the move pays off.
I've seen that a lot this season. AC just pushing the right button. I mean, that's the move, right? Lefty in there.
2 good days in a row where moves have paid off. I mean, the move to go away from Pivetta yesterday, as Hamilton rolls this right-sided Massey, round number 2 on a close play here in the 7th. And then Romy Gonzalez. I mean, it is the move to make.
Sometimes it's the moves you don't make, too. You look at the Willier yesterday taking the lefty deep, right?
Yep.
It's having feel for the game, knowing your roster, knowing your guys on an individual and a personal level. You can look in their eyes some days and just say, hey, you got it today.
2 outs, bases empty. Cedano Rafaela against Stratton. Ball 1. Rafaela had the bloop single last inning before Duran gave the Red Sox the lead that has now widened. Hot shot past the dive.
There's a base hit from Cedano. Second base hit of the day.
That's a bullet, too.
104 miles an hour.
Another 2-knock day for Cedano Rafaela and a web gem in center. Little cutter, little something spinning over the plate. Stays up the middle of the field. When he is doing that, he's going to be in a good place.
Back to the top, Jared Duran. Big swing through the Stratton change. Cooper Criswell's up in the pen. So you don't need Lucas Sims in a leverage spot because, at least for now, this game is very much changed. How fun have these last few innings been?
Say what, the boys came to play. They knew what was on the line in this series. You want to make a statement, right? Especially in game 1. Say, hey, we're here.
And time to go, but it's been a very good showing from the Sox. Comebacker, and Stratton retires Duran to end the 7th.
It's time for the great mascot race. Ready? Go! And they're off. Look at them go. They're neck and neck. Listen to that crowd. It's the home stretch. Here they come. Here's the play of the play. It's Slider. Congratulations on winning the great mascot race.
This is a great matchup.
two division leaders squaring off.
Two postseason contenders, two of baseball's heavyweights.
The Casamigos Tequila MLB Network Wednesday night showcase at 8 Eastern. After the game, stick around as TV's best baseball analysts break down the game's critical moments and assess player performances. The Casamigos Tequila MLB Tonight post-game show. It all starts right after the game here on MLB Network.
Set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short, Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe! It's a single, and it's a cycle!
The second ever cycle in Marlins franchise history belongs to Xavier Edwards. It took 30 years. Arise, and now Edwards.
Jaden!
Time for the BuyForItNow.com call to the bullpen. And Cooper Criswell comes on for the home half of the seventh with the Red Sox up by 6 with 16 hits in this game. Gotta love that. Michael Massey pulls one foul. It's a ball and a strike against Old Coop. Old Coop. I like that. You worked the 7th and 8th scoreless on Saturday. Thank you very much. 2-1 here on Massey. How about the last 4 outings for Criswell? 13 innings, 1 run, only 2 walks. Like you said earlier, he goes quickly too. It's a line drive into the gap in right center. Just out of reach of William Abreu diving. And Massey motors around towards second. And he stops there. Triple his last time, double this time. Now leading off in the 7th.
Yeah, that ball smoked. It's a really good swing. I love the effort by Willier here. Well, it's an 8-2 game. If it's a 1-run game or a tie game, close game, you don't want that base runner advancing. But in this type game, hey, try to make a play. If it's a double, it's a double.
Willier still looks pretty torn up emotionally out there, you know.
Freddie for me.
I don't blame him.
Romy, by the way, stayed in the game.
Playing with his heart on his sleeve, you know.
Can't pull him, right? After that?
No. The line drive 452? No. Please.
Yeah, I'd be curious, like, how many balls hit that low by launch angle have traveled that far? 2-1 on Fermin. You've been here before. I have not. You've hit home runs here before to all parts of this park. I most certainly have not. But even you still hadn't seen that really before from Romy.
Before that, the most impressive homer I saw wasn't a really far one. It was Pedroia hitting one over the United Airlines sign in right center, backside, because he didn't have a ton of opposite field power, and it hit that back wall, like where it says Fountain Deck. And everyone in the dugout kind of looked at each other like, huh? What?
Is that advertisement still here? Oh, yeah, there it is. I thought you were pulling back, like kind of like the Coke bottles. I thought you were remembering what the ads were.
No.
That would have been impressive.
I was giving you direction.
Thank you. For me, tied up. Criswell's
strikeout.
K. There's one away with Criswell taking over.
Yeah, by the way, Cooper Criswell is into pitch. He's kind of been like in a relief spot. I'm honestly not that big of a fan of him doing that. I wish Cora wouldn't have him do that, you know. He's been a decent starter, you know, for the most part.
Tons of breaking balls because he knew these guys would feast off the fastball. He hadn't been.
He doesn't need to be pitching these late innings.
The off speed, he was able to let that fastball play up, and he located very well today.
Andrew Bailey pays a visit to Cooper Criswell.
Also, it's a really big start for him because the Kansas City Royals are so good at home offensively. Their splits are unbelievable when you're looking at them. the way they swing the bats here. And 270 batting average here at home, 236 on the road. You look at OPS, 772 here at Kauffman. That's 4th in baseball, 23rd in OPS on the road. It's 673, so a big difference. They really swing the bats well here at home.
1 out, 1 on. And Adam Frazier will bat here for Garrett Hampson in the 7th. Well, why do you think it is?
I have no idea. It makes no sense for splits to be that drastic. I guess they're comfortable here. You see the ball well. I mean, the Sox are clearly seeing the ball well here today. But that's a
2-0 count here to Adam Frazier.
A very wide spread looking at the numbers.
Chester, go out.
Check swing, and that's a strike. Anyway, you slice it for the veteran Frazier. Yeah, you were digging in the weeds on those Royal splits. They are pronounced. 2-1. Inside. 3-1 on the 9th year vet. Kyle Isbell in the 9th spot. Next. That's a strike. All part of why the Royals have been so good this year. Red Sox took 2 of 3 from them a few weeks ago at Fenway. They lead in the opener here tonight. Backside line drive base hit. Adam Frazier into left field. Massey around at the plate. The throw from Duran is off target. And the Royals get one back here in the bottom of the 7th.
All right, so that makes it now an 8-3 game.
I think Jaron Duran will tell you, yeah, I probably got to hit my cutoff guy there. Keep Frazier at first base. Good piece of hitting by him. Fire that pitch to left field, but that throw's got to be lower because if you're a base runner, you're rounding first base and you're looking for trajectory of the hang with her. I'm going to get there. You're watching for the height of the throw. Here, we'll use a new word, all right? And when you see it high, you're going to go to second base. Ooh, tongue-tied here in the 7th.
It happens. You got there in the end.
Trajectory. I'm going to practice that.
There you go. Work on it. I'll take over. Here's Isbell in the 9th spot. A walk, a run scored, and a line out to right field.
1 for 3 is not bad.
Swing and a miss.
Strike 1.
Tied up.
Or, yeah, strike 1. So 1-1 count here.
So 8-3.
What are you doing?
In the bottom of the 7th, trying to get to the finish line. Tip foul. Probably love to do it with Criswell the rest of the way, but just in case, Lucas Sims is back up, right?
Yeah, save.
Yeah.
Sims getting his work in. He's now been thrown in 3 different innings.
One, 2. Just misses.
Not by much. See, that's what I get for making fun of Millar. That he doesn't know a lot of words, right? And then I trip and fall over trajectory.
In fairness, I think he was making fun of himself too.
It was fun. That was a blast.
This one's popped up onto the outfield grass, and Duran is there. 2 down.
Tune in to Nesson on August 13th and 14th for coverage of the WEEI Nesson Jimmy Fund Radio Telethon presented by Arbella Insurance. Arbella, here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good.
That's something Millar's still working on, the promo reads, which you have down.
He wants nothing to do with those. He said, hey, bud, you mind doing all the reads? I said, yeah, I got you, bud. I got you.
Team guy.
Don't worry about it.
Michael Garcia, the leadoff man, takes the sweeper for a strike, with Criswell trying to keep the lead at 5. Garcia was the batter who got robbed by Rafaela.
Beautiful. So, your first time at Kauffman Stadium, what are your thoughts here?
Lovely.
Good place to watch a game, and good sight lines for us here in the booth.
A little different than Globe Life Field.
Oh my God, we were sitting in the rafters. Beautiful stadium, but we were up there.
I don't think the Raptors does it justice. 1-2. Line drive toward left center field, and
that'll be a base hit. Gonna be a double, so that's gonna drive in another run. It's now an 8-4 game.
For Garcia. The lead is 4 for the Red Sox here in the 7th.
The Kansas City Royals are a lot like the Boston Red Sox in the fact that they are never out of a game, right? They have a lot of talent on this team. They have a lot of hungry players, guys that just keep fighting and scratching and clawing their way through games. So they're not stopping. That's a fact.
And with Bobby Witt Jr. coming up, Alex Cora really has no choice. He's got to summon Lucas Sims to face the Royal superstar.
Swing and a drive, deep toward left. Number 2,000 home run. Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain.
So Lucas Sims will be coming in to replace Cooper Criswell here.
7 years ago.
Lucas Sims was we acquired him at the trade deadline.
Against Kyle Finnegan, a 2-run homer. Drives this one to the gap in left center away from Pilar.
This season, Lucas Sims has a .338 ERA and 45 games pitched, a 1-4 win-loss record, 37 and third innings pitched with 41 strikeouts. So he has been really pretty good.
This is going away from the left-handed bat. And Lindor, full extension on the dive on the warning track. Superman, Kevin Pillar.
Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run in each of
So this will be his third appearance as a member of the Red Sox.
And he gets a high drive deep to left field. And has he done it again? Yes, he has. Way back into the Dodger bullpen. Now that is an amazing feat. That's the 5th game in a row in which Tyler Fitzgerald has hit a home run.
Well, he gets a hanging breaking ball. You've been sitting upstairs to this guy right now. He's going to make you pay.
All right, now chance of your Jackson Holiday. He's gone 0 for 2 in his first game back with the Orioles.
Holiday drills it. Right field. Down the line. Grand slam.
On Nesson is brought to you by Plymouth Rock, the official auto and home insurance provider of the Boston Red Sox. Subaru of New England. There's a lot to love about a brand new Subaru. SubaruofNewEngland.com. And by WB Mason, shipping and packaging supplies delivered fast with no expensive freight charges. That right there, the pass switch, is why we haven't heard from TC.
I was just about to say, check in, and he's gone food coma on it.
Yeah. Well, we're in a big spot here in the bottom of the 7th. Bobby Witt Jr. That's in a 4-run game with the Royals tightening this. Lucas Sims comes on for his 3rd Red Sox outing. 2 hitless innings so far. We saw him on Friday in Texas go 4 up and 4 down across the 7th and 8th innings. Bobby Witt's 1 for 3. Down and away with a breaking ball.
Yeah, look, bases open here. You have a 4-run lead, so you don't just want to straight up walk this guy. You want to pitch competitively, pitch to the edges, obviously. I see a lot of sweepers, cutters in this at bat. He's got the 4-seamer as well.
Snaps in a good one. Entering today so far in the 2 outings for Sims, it's only 21 pitches total with the Red Sox, but 13 sweepers, 4 cutters, 3 curves, and only 1 4-seam fastball. So it's a breaking ball, and he gets Witt to pop it up. On the infield, Devers races in and makes the catch side by side with Romy to end the 7th.
All right, so that's the end of the 7th inning. They did score 2 more runs there, so it's now an 8-4 game. I'm going to go pee real quick.
Lives and makes the catch. An incredible Superman play from Kevin Pillar.
What a play by Pillar. Full extension on the dive. This is going away from a left-handed bat. And Lindor, full extension on the dive on the warning track. Superman, Kevin Pillar.
Swing and a drive, deep toward left. Number 2,000 home run.
Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011 against Matt Cain. Number 1,000 against German Marquez and the Colorado Rockies 7 years ago. And tonight, July 26, 2024, number 2,000 against Kyle Finnegan. A two-run homer.
What's up? I'm Miles.
Hey, and I'm Jara.
And the little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Maple Pepper Bacon Sandwich is how the flavors come together. First thing I taste is the smoky grilled chicken, and then the pepper bacon with that maple bun. It brings the flavors up to another level. Added with the sweet heat and the pickles.
I'm really sold on the pickle. It meets you in the middle with the sweetness and the heat.
It's spice-tastic.
Yum-licious.
Flavoristic.
The sandwich of the summer. The Maple Pepper Bacon Sandwich.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
Well, another big night in July for Gino Suarez. 2 more homers. He's also singled. He's got 4 RBIs. How about 3? Gino Suarez has hit 3 home runs. His second career 3-homer game. And it's been numbers 14, 15, and 16 for Gino.
The 8th inning is presented by Jimmy John's. 8-4 Red Sox on top of the Royals. Topping Wilyer Abreu, Masataka Yoshida, and Rafael Devers against the veteran Chris Stratton. Alongside Will Middlebrooks, Mike Monaco in for Dave O'Brien. Tom Caron recovering somewhere. 0-1. Misses the back door. Ball and a strike on Wilyer, who has singled. There's a fly out to center, a walk, and a fly out to right.
He's hit the ball hard.
Millar said he thinks 30 home runs is totally reasonable for Wilyer. You agree?
Absolutely. I mean, you can just look at the at-bats, the small sample size in Texas. He had 10 at-bats. 5 of those, he hit balls with exit velocity over 100 miles an hour.
Really? The 1-2. Check swing on a back foot pitch, and he went around. Strikes out, 1 gone.
That sucks.
Check in with TC.
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Just a couple moments ago, between innings, Chris Martin ran out to the bullpen.
Hey!
Texas last night, joined the team tonight. Still a possibility here that he will return to the big league club on Wednesday. We'll see how he feels one more day in. Told me earlier this week that it's all about recovery now. That elbow's fine when he's pitching. Just got to see how it is the next couple of days. But that would be a bolster for the bullpen, obviously. And tomorrow afternoon here at Kaufman, Liam Hendricks will throw live batting practice, facing hitters for the first time since June 9th of 2023. He had Tommy John surgery 8 weeks later. So help on the horizon, guys. And real quickly, I want to thank everyone who reached out and see if I was okay. My family, my friends, I was not getting any angioplasty. We're fine. Powered through. We're good. We're here.
So TC, as far as Liam Hendricks goes, what was it he told you about throwing the bullpen here?
He basically said he pitched here, and fans here want to see him throw. So he wasn't going to go to the minors.
He said, I'm going to Worcester because they can sell tickets.
Worcester. He said they should sell tickets here and make an event out of it.
That was good. He's always got the lines on him, man. Gosh, he's funny.
TC isn't claustrophobic, by the way. It looks crowded in the camera well.
They all moved away after I pulled out the sandwich.
Yep.
Like, nobody wanted to be too close to me.
Understandable. 2-2 to Massa, and he rips this one toward right center field, plugs a gap, and it rolls off toward the wall. Isbell slides to stop. Massa's got another double, and he's got a 4-hit night here at KC.
4 knocks, 2 doubles. Do it, Massa. Someone's feeling good. Watch this swing. No, Massa, we talked about this last year. He has 3 different swings. A swing, B swing, C swing, right? This A swing being his driver. He rarely pulls that out where he's just 100% swinging for the fence. He's got that nice, calm, compact. It's like an 80% swing. That's when he's locked in.
They will intentionally walk Rafael Devers. Put 2 aboard. Yeah, it's pretty to watch with Massa.
Smooth. So smooth and under control.
He's at second. Raffy's on now. And here's Connor Wong. Bounce that double down the line at third in the 7th. Part of a 5-hit inning. Strike 1 in from Stratton. Stratton, by the way, one of the offseason acquisitions. 33-year-old. Signed in the winter. Hard hit ground ball, base hit left field for Connor Wong. Yoshida to the plate. Frazier's throws, contact applied at third, and they get Raffy.
There you go. So that's going to score a run, but we do get an out, which I'll take it.
Alex Cora looking back and waiting on his staff to let him know, and they will not look at it.
You know, I didn't, normally I would say, hey, just don't run in outs, right, especially early in an inning. But a good throw right here, I think Raffy could tell Massa wasn't far past third base as that ball's coming in. So he, as an infielder, you see a guy in front of you for an easy out, you cut it and you take the out, and that allows the run to score. So it's almost like he sacrificed himself there. You don't want to run into an out, but in that situation, oh, it's a pickup.
Oh. Damn, man.
The Red Sox.
Connor Wong got picked off there, so that's going to end.
And Alex Cora will not look at that either.
That's going to bring us to the bottom of the 8th inning. That's unfortunate, but I don't know why this thing is so behind now.
Paul Goldschmidt's first career hit came in 2011.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with this thing.
Number 1,000 against Herman Marquez.
Boy, it's just so opposed to updating.
7 years ago, and tonight, July 26, 2024, number 2,000 against Kyle Finnegan on a 2-run homer. There it is. And this guy's got a long way to right center field. He got it. He got it. Chad, he got it. He made the catch. Are you kidding me? You won't
Is he ever going to update?
What a play by the Gold Glover Brent Doyle. Timed it perfectly, jumped and stole it. You gotta be kidding me. This is unbelievable.
Tide is busting Roderick's biggest myth.
That cold water can clean.
Cold water on those things?
Well, one way to find out.
There you go.
Tide cleans better in cold than the leading bargain detergent in warm.
Cold water can't clean top stains? I'd say that myth.
Busted. Office wanted to say that.
It's got to be Tide.
We love this house. It really has it all.
Yeah, but a neighbor is a little opinionated.
Steerag 1!
I think I'm making me a big salad.
Steerag 2!
At least Geico makes it easy to bundle our home and car insurance.
Strike 3!
What are you talking about? That's a cute shirt. You need glasses, pal.
That's it. You're out of here.
For bundling me.
And $82.76. Connor Wong has done his part. Bottom 8, Red Sox by 5 now, and Luis Garcia comes on. For Vinny Pasquantino.
No, there's a home run.
Abreu goes back, and that's gone.
That's a home run for Vinny Pasquantino.
4-run game.
I never knew the Royals had a mascot. I didn't know it was a gorilla, or whatever the fuck that is. It's like almost a gorilla. You're not fucking Go. You're not the Suns gorilla, bro.
There's the Pasquatch. Really could have gone
The
without
Pasquatch.
seeing it,
Yeah. On just the 8th pitch, Luis Garcia throws in a Red Sox uniform. Here in his second outing. So 9-5, Salvador Perez.
Yeah,
that sinking fastball that is Garcia's best pitch. That one just up in the zone. Pasquantino not missing it. 101 on the bat. 415 feet. He's got that one elevated.
Ooh. Big swing and a miss from Salvador Perez. They just said that we didn't want to see this.
We need him staying in his little cage back there.
Because Pasquantino, such a likable guy for Royals fans here. Ooh, another tough looking swing from Perez on these Garcia breaking balls.
That's a product of Perez knowing how good Garcia's sinker is at 96, 97, and he's geared up for it. He saw it first pitch in, and that just opened up the outer half.
So throw another, why not? 3 good ones to strike out Perez for the first down in the bottom of the 8th.
White Castle special, 3 in a row. That one more hittable than the first 2. That one didn't have as much snap on it, but it was just enough to stay off the bat of Salvador Perez.
Combined numbers for Garcia, the 37-year-old 12th-year veteran, now with his 6th different team. We saw him Friday in Arlington work a scoreless 9th, 1-2-3 on those 7 pitches. Now Hunter Renfroe.
That's the pitch right there. 97 down and in, barreling in on the hands. Hitter sitting just 205 against that sinker.
Bouncing ball left side at Devers. He throws out his
That's going to be on number
teammate.
2.
2 gone.
Raffi's gotten so much better at going to his left. He's always been a good backhand guy, but that's a really hard play for a third baseman, is going into the 6 hole. It's not necessarily getting to it and catching it, but it's catching it and having good enough feet to get your body turned as your momentum takes you towards second base. You got to get your body going towards first to make a strong throw.
I was going to ask why, but you answered.
I beat you to it.
Here's Michael Massey. Ooh, tied up.
That one almost hit him in the back knee.
On perhaps the cutter.
Came up as a 4-seamer, but that's... I think sometimes he just gets around that 4-seamer a little bit, and it can cut, which that one did.
That's a split from Garcia. Of course, Garcia, one of the deadline ads last Tuesday, the last one, the final 5 or 10 minutes, Craig Breslow said, before the deadline at 6 o'clock Eastern. Garcia from the Angels in exchange for 4 minor leaguers, most notably Matthew Lugo, who's a second-round pick of the Sox in 19 and is the nephew of Carlos Beltran. This is skied to right. Abreu charges in and to his left to end the 8th to the 9th with the Red Sox up 4.
Let me get this straight. You're saying Boost Mobile is now a major network?
Yes, but better, more affordable. Yeah, write that down.
You're telling me the new Boost Mobile's got 5G towers? Thousands and thousands, actually. And we've also got nationwide coverage?
99% of the country. Where's the 1%? Your mom's house. Stop bringing up my
And
mom.
we're proud to announce unlimited talk, text, and data starting at just $25 per month forever.
All right, now chance of your Jackson Holiday. He's gone 0 for 2 in his first game back with the Orioles.
Holiday drills it. Right field. Down the line. Grand slam. The happiest of holidays. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Jackson is here.
The first Major League homer for Jackson Holiday. It's a grand slam.
Well, another big night in July for Gino Suarez. 2 more homers. He's also singled. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4 RBIs. How about 3? Gino Suarez has hit 3. his second career 3-homer game, and it's been numbers 14, 15, and 16 for Gino.
Look younger, feel younger. Get your hair back with my hair doctor, Dr. Matthew Lebresti. Free in-person and virtual consultations at 1-800-GET-HAIR. Ninth inning here at Kauffman Stadium. Back upstairs, Mike Monaco, Will Middlebrooks.
Thomas, thank you very much. TC, you need a doctor to do lipo after that.
All right, so here's the top of the ninth inning.
I don't think the greatest minds in medicine could come up with any help for me tonight, boys.
Oh, that's good. Here's James MacArthur, who comes on. First full season in the bigs. You see the 18 saves. At times, they've been the closer. Romy Gonzalez hits another one hard. Michael Massey's
That'll be on
there.
number 1.
There's 101. 108 off the bat of Romy after a ball striking clinic.
So 108
his last time.
112 today. Decent.
Base is empty for Nick Sogard. We told you 3 games in the majors, 3 games getting aboard multiple times in each.
He's going to hit his first career home run right here
tonight. Breaking ball in for a strike to the switch hitter from California. He told us he had about 20 people or so in Arlington, Texas. There for his debut. Heater in. A ball and a strike on Sogard.
But the ball definitely jumps out of MacArthur's hand. Good sinker, good curveball, good slider.
MacArthur on Saturday gave it up for the Royals in the 11th. Over his last 5 outings, it's 10 runs in 4 2/3. Sogard checks a swing, or not, according to Bill Miller. 2-2.
He's got good stuff, but you know, looking at the numbers over the past few games, that just tells me his location, right? Because it's the big leagues. You can have great stuff, but if it's over the heart of the plate, you're going to get hit.
And they took a chance on him last year, acquired him from the Phillies. Took the closer job when Will Smith didn't grab hold of it early on this year. We told you the Royals bullpen has scuffled. 20th in relievers ERA this year entering this series, compared to the starters. We showed you 4th in starters ERA. Spot the Red Sox got to tonight. Fouled away. You got 3 outs left to get, of course. You start thinking ahead, peeking ahead to tomorrow. Brian Bayo gets the ball against Seth Lugo. Floated toward left. Get him. Frazier comes on, dives in.
Oh my God. That was a great catch by Adam Frazier.
Sogard didn't know for sure, but Frazier got it. 2 down.
Yeah, this had knock written all over it. Misses the barrel.
US 1 Golden surfing.
Looked like it was going to find some grass. Just barely gets the leather between the ball and the grass. Nice play.
So 2 down. Base is empty. David Hamilton. RBI double, single, fly out, and ground out. For Hamilton, it goes first pitch swinging, pops it up, foul ground, and Garcia.
And that's going to bring us to the bottom of the 9th inning. 9-5 is the score right now. The Royals will have one more shot to try to come back in this game.
To right field, Johnson coming in. He makes the catch. No hits for the Nats. Dylan Cease throws a no-hitter. The second no-hitter in Padres history. There'll be a sea of San Diegans celebrating back home today.
Dylan Cease has no hit the Washington Nationals. On a rainy Thursday in D.C., the Padres will celebrate.
There it is, and this guy's hit a long way to right center field. He got it! He got it! Catch! He got it! He made the catch! Are you kidding me? You won't see better. What a play by the Gold Glover Brent Doyle.
timed it perfectly, jumped and stole it. You gotta be kidding me. This is unbelievable.
Scherzer, this is his second year in a Rangers uniform. Works against Eloy Jimenez at 3-2. And that is strike three called. He got him looking. And now Scherzer stands by himself. 10th all time on the strikeout list, 3,394.
And history in the books, 10th all time. That's just amazing.
That is a staggering number.
Corbin, fly ball, right field, it's gone, and they walk it off. They were down 6-0, and they win it 9-1.
Taking you back to the 5th inning, Michael Garcia putting a great swing on a ball. Cedar Rafaela looking like Spider-Man, still an extra base hit. Going up, a little bit of a spin move into the wall, taking the contact and taking away a double. Oh boy.
Look at the excitement of Jaron Duran as well when he got there and arrived on the scene. By the way, it is Luis Garcia who stays on. It's a couple of righties here. So no Cam Boozer, at least yet. We have Garcia at 11 pitches from the 8th. Freddie Fermin and Adam Frazier will come on for the righty and Garrett Hampson.
Fermin, he's been swinging the bat well. 338 over his last 21 games.
On the ground foul.
Got a quick bat. Really get to the ball quick.
Yeah, you're right. He's been hot. He actually led off.
So here's Freddie Fermin. 1-1 count to him.
Give him that 5th at bat.
Spiked with a breaking ball, 2-1 from Luis Garcia.
I mean, 29 years old, but keeps playing like this and keep coming around to hold things down.
So yeah, Luis Garcia is the pitcher.
Who knows how much longer he's got in the tank.
He also got traded to us at the deadline. Right before the deadline it was. This is his second game with the Red Sox. His first game was on, I think it was Saturday. Or no, it was Friday.
It is warm here. Agreed. But these jerseys definitely show sweat more than the old ones.
Swing and a miss.
Here's out number 1.
Luis Garcia strikes out Freddie Fermin for the first down, the bottom of the 9th.
Tomorrow at 7:30, don't miss Red Sox Game Day Live, presented by Plymouth Rock. We'll preview the pitching matchup between Brian Bayo and Seth Lugo. Plymouth Rock, the official auto and home insurance provider of the Boston Red Sox.
Now it's Cam Boozer.
Okay, so Cam Boozer's going to come in.
Cam Boozer will try to get the last 2 outs of this ball game.
Premium detergent does clean laundry, but the value just doesn't stack up. So Arm & Hammer Deep Clean. Clean 3 times.
Honestly, I don't know why he would do that here.
Tile detergent at the
It's kind of
same
weird.
price.
I would.
Arm & Hammer. More power to you.
I would not do that. You know, put Cam Boozer in right here. Because with a 3-batter minimum, you know, I could see a situation where you give up a run, but it still doesn't allow Kenley Jansen to come in and get the save. You know, like right now it's not a save situation, but you give up a home run, and then you get the next 2 guys out. That's 3 batters, and then Kenley doesn't get his save. So.
Per month, even with a single line, forever. Oh. And what do non-employees have to pay?
That is what non-employees pay.
So, if I quit right now, I will still get it.
Yes, but are you quitting?
No. Are you quitting?
No.
No. No. I'm going through a divorce.
Corbin, fly ball, right field, it's gone, and they walk it off. They were down 6-0, and they win it 9-8. His first ever walk-off home run. Wow! It doesn't get any better than this. Corbin Carroll, of all guys, he gets a split finger up in the zone and hammers it out of here.
That will set the stage for Xavier Edwards. Selfishly looking for a single to complete the cycle. Towards short. Adames has it, gets rid of it quick, and he's safe!
Red Sox broadcast on NESN is brought to you in part by PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. In Kansas City, in the bottom of the ninth, Cam Boozer comes on with one out and the base is empty with a lefty due here. A lefty due up next, but the Royals will likely pinch hit. Adam Frazier takes ball one from Boozer, who's been really good recently.
I feel like Boozer's kind of gone under the radar. He's been a really good arm for this pin.
I agree.
Underappreciated, maybe?
For sure. We saw him twice in Arlington. Friday came on for Josh Smith, Corey Seager, a couple lefties atop the Rangers lineup. And then yesterday, he was the guy that came in the fifth for Nick Pivetta when Alex Cora decided to make that move. And Boozer went 4 up, 4 down, in 14 pitches against 3 lefties of that quartet. Now Kenley is up.
Yeah, okay, so here's Kenley getting warmed up.
He hasn't thrown in a game since Wednesday.
So if that does happen, I mean, and he can get in, then...
So yesterday he was up? It was the day before?
It was Friday, so...
It was Friday, so I'm wrong.
A couple days before yesterday.
They're starting to run together.
They do.
I knew he was up at some point in Texas, okay?
And maybe it was up yesterday, for all I know. I don't think so. But yeah, it was up Friday, and then Red Sox didn't need him.
Boo's got that Hulk Hogan cut back in. Just fits him. Yep, he agrees.
Two. Low roller off the mound, charging play for Sogard.
So it's going to be out number 2, and the Red Sox are 1 out away from winning this game against the Royals.
Made it look easy, but he had to cover a lot of ground to get to that ball and make a throw on the
Honestly, this game made me forget that the Royals were actually good. Like, I literally don't even feel threatened by them in the next 2 games at all. Maybe I should, but I really don't.
7-year Cardinal. He was actually an All-Star in 2019. And then deadline day last week got traded from the White Sox to the Royals while he was in Chicago. So he just went from one clubhouse to the other.
That'd be a good feeling to get traded from that team right now. And I know it's the big leagues, but oof.
And you go right into a playoff race in the same division.
Exactly.
DeYoung had been the starting shortstop for the White Sox, for whom he hit 18 home runs. Boozer's 1-0. Pulled foul. Look out.
It's foul.
And that caroms off.
In case you're wondering.
The protection in front of the Red Sox dugout.
In case you're wondering there, Mikey, White Sox are down to the Oakland A's 3-1 in the 4th, going into the 5th.
So in danger.
A 21 game?
Yeah.
That's hard to do.
It would match the Orioles at 88 for the longest losing streak in AL
1-1 count here.
Up high.
It'll be 2-1.
Meantime, here, we said it, against Seth Lugo tomorrow in what promises to be another playoff-type game and a pretty juicy pitching matchup. Lugo has been fantastic
3-1
since signing with the Royals in the offseason.
So good. He was on my radar all offseason, hoping he'd end up in Boston. But Bayo, over his last few starts, I feel like he's starting to take some steps forward. His command has been much better.
3-1. Popped up foul. Look alive, Brooksy.
I was ready for that.
So there's your matchup. All smiles on both sides. Competitors who will be locked in tomorrow. Lugo, an all-star, and then the Wednesday starter for the Royals, Cole Reagans, an all-star as well. 3-2. Away.
Yeah, that's ball 4.
And a base runner for the Royals with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. And the Red Sox up by 4. Back to the top, and Michael Garcia. He's 2 for 4 with an RBI double his last time.
And I wonder, Garcia gets on, do we see Kenley?
I think you got it.
I feel like that it would be. would be the case.
Boozer's been good this year as well against righties. Almost just as good as he's been against lefties.
So 1-0 count here to Michael Garcia. It's a 1-1.
That's the bottom of the zone.
It's his ability to do that with that cutter. Backdoor where it starts several inches off the plate, comes back to that corner, but then also pitch glove side. Pound those fastballs in on righties and be able to get to the back foot with 2 strikes.
1-1. Bouncing ball right side.
And
He flips.
the Red Sox win. Let's go. Woo!
Feels like it was a long time ago, but James Paxton.
Red Sox win.
We haven't seen him throw that many breaking balls in a long time.
Red Sox beat the Royals 9-5 here on a Monday night in August.
Runs and some really good defensive plays by the boys out there.
4-hit day for Massa as well. And this Red Sox win is presented by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. For Will.
What a good game. What a fun night. Gotta love when they win.
After the break, don't go anywhere. It's Adam and Jim in the studio.
So, Red Sox win 9-5. What a great night it was. Had the homer, the 3-run homer from Romy Gonzalez in the 7th inning. Like clockwork, yep. So the pitching stats, oh yeah, Jaron Duran had a stolen base.
in each of the last 4 games he's been in.
Pitching stats, James Paxton got the win, so his record now improves to 9-3 in his second game with the Red Sox. Or back with the Red Sox. He's played for the Red Sox before, but now he's back with the Red Sox. So second game of this stint with the Red Sox. 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, and has a 4.42 ERA. Cooper Criswell pitched 2/3 of an inning, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, struck out 1 batter, has a 4.02 ERA. Lucas Sims pitched 1/3 of an inning, has a 3.35 ERA. Luis Garcia pitched an inning and a third, gave up 1 hit, 1 run, 1 earned run, struck out 2 batters, has a 3.72 ERA. And then Cam Bouger pitched 2/3 of an inning and had 1 walk.
2 division leaders squaring off.
2 postseason contenders, 2 of baseball's heavyweights.
The Casamigos Tequila MLB Network Wednesday night showcase at 8 Eastern.
So for the Royals,
Rafaela can ball.
Vinny Pasquantino had that home run in the 8th inning off of Luis Garcia.
We got it all on WB Mason Extra Innings Live next.
Freddie Furman had 1 stolen base in this game for the Royals. Brady Singer gets the loss, but honestly, dude, he's fucking nasty. Apparently, both games that he's played with against the Red Sox this year, he's fucking sucked. Well, tonight even, I don't feel like he sucked, but he just, got the loss. I didn't watch that first game that he played against the Red Sox, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, tonight he pitched 5 2/3 innings, gave up 10 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts, as a 3.03 ERA. Angel Zerpa pitched 1/3 of an inning, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, gave up 1 home run, and has a 4.17 ERA. He pitched 1/3 of an inning, but he came back in for the next inning and then just wasn't able to finish, or get it out, Chris Stratton pitched 2 innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, has a 4.40 ERA. And then James McArthur pitched 1 inning and has a 5.20 ERA. So yeah, guys, fun times tonight. I did indeed enjoy it. I'll be live again tomorrow night for the Red Sox Royals game. I'll also be live for the USA game tomorrow against fucking Brazil. So yeah, dude, it's gonna be fun times. So yeah, I want to thank you bitches and hoes and stupid bitches, and I love you stupid bitches. I want to thank you stupid bitches for watching, and peace.